Excited.
Appreciate Hope sitting there.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to War Memorial Stadium. Boy, can you tell that we've had a couple of. It was great setting up tonight,
Yep.
but here at the last second, I forgot. Oh my gosh, we need a scoreboard. So that's. I'm going to blame jet lag on that one.
Yep. Welcome back to the States.
Yeah, thanks.
What time did you touch down last
I
night?
can't hear them at either of them at all. I don't know if that's a good thing or a weird thing or what.
How's that?
That's a little better. Yeah, I just
Okay.
turned your mic up.
Yeah.
What time did you touch down last night?
Last night we touched down about 11. No, I'm sorry, it was about 10:30. But that was
After how many hours of?
it was 32 hours of travel, and yeah, I would have been home about 4 or 5 hours sooner than that, but we got delayed coming into Dallas because of some pretty bad weather, and so they actually diverted our flight altogether to Houston, where we sat on the tarmac for about an hour and a half, and while American Airlines decided what they were going to do with us, and so. Yeah, it was, finally they decided they're going to keep us all on the plane, refuel the plane, and fly us to Dallas now that the storm had moved on.
Well,
Huh.
I'm glad you got here.
Yeah,
That's
me
the key.
too.
That's the goal. That's the.
It
Yeah.
was, so for me right now, it's almost 7 a.m. And
That's what you've got to get used to.
yeah,
Jeff.
yeah, I'm fixing to pound this 5-hour energy. That should be a sponsor of ours by now.
Oh, goodness.
But I know that we've got lots of fans. As you can see behind us, that is the entire seating area.
Wow.
And you can see it there in the screen there. That, of course, this side of the stadium is not even open for any of the attendees to tonight's game. So everyone in attendance is right there. It's not even 50 people.
Yep.
So that's everybody. So you're sitting at home watching this game, Matt Johnston. Don't even feel bad about not coming to the game and supporting your son, Matt Johnston. But instead, just know that you have lots of other people who didn't want to come out tonight and brave the weather to support your son that loves you so much, that really worked really hard to be out on this field. You shouldn't have any kind of guilt at all, Matt Johnston.
Well, while you were gone, you missed a fun game.
I know.
last
I
night.
watched it. I watched every minute of it. It was great.
Well, and one stat that I thought was really interesting was there were 14 different Bruin players that carried the ball.
Oh wow.
Like
That
yeah,
wow.
at one point or another, tried to run the ball. Some more successful than others. And of course, we had the super special moment with Pete
Right.
Pigioni.
That was awesome.
Get
Yeah.
to see
Yeah.
call his son
Yeah.
score his first high school.
That was
football
too
touchdown.
cool.
Yeah, that was. I
So
enjoyed that.
he was great. But no, we're not gonna run you off yet. But
Right? Yeah. No, he did a fantastic job, and I
Yes.
can't thank Pete enough for joining the team for the night and stepping in.
Yep. Well, and then another stat that jumped out at me when I was looking over, what we had to work with and what we produced last week was 2 different Bruin players are tied for the lead in interceptions in 5A.
Wow.
Trent Sawyer and Clay James. I can't remember if either of them had picks last week, but they're up there. They're on top of the.
They both have 4 each then.
4 each. Yep.
Yeah.
4 interceptions each to lead the 5A.
Wow.
Along with there's 2 other players that have four picks, but.
Well, maybe they'll pick up 2 more tonight. That'd be fantastic.
Yep. Well, we'd certainly like to see that.
Yeah.
Brooks,
How
are you?
sir?
Well, I wish I was a little taller. Y'all making me look bad. I need me a soapbox to
Get you a
stand
stool.
on.
Yeah.
If I was in the middle, it really would look bad, wouldn't it?
Well,
Oh,
standing
good.
next to Holt, I feel like I'm at a family reunion because at 6'2", typically I'm pretty tall in most crowds, but I get around the rest of the family and no, forget it.
Well, I used to be a pretty good sized fella before I had that last 6 spell, but I really shrunk up.
Oh, well,
All
looks like
right.
we got a football game behind us, folks. So
We certainly do. Let's turn around and get this thing kicked off.
Bruins are set to return.
That's a quick pregame show for you. How about that?
They
That pregame show was brought to you by Applied Research Center of Arkansas. Visit them online, arcarkansas.com.
Mason Cobb fair catches it at the 37-yard line in Bruin territory to start the game off. It's a bit of a pooch kick. Just lobbed it over that front line of receivers.
Yeah. All right. And the Bruins here to snap the ball. Bratcher looks to pass. Pass is complete to Joe Hyman. He's across the 30, across the 35, a little juke and jive, and he makes his way up to the 38. They're going to give him the 39-yard line, I think. Let's see where they place it. Yeah, the 39-yard line. Nicely done.
And I misquoted right off the bat. That was the 32-yard line that they started at. So that was a 7-yard pickup by Hyman. So they're looking at 2nd down and 3. So the Bruins look to the sidelines. What is that on the field behind?
I'm not sure. I see it too on the 30-yard line behind Bratcher. Bratcher this time has 3 receivers on the left side, 2 to the right. Bratcher in the shotgun. There's the snap. Looking to the right side. Pass is out there, and it's just barely off the fingers of Mason Cobb.
You know, when it's these kind of conditions, Bratcher's going to have to be a little more accurate. Of course, that's easier said than done considering it is these kind of conditions.
Right.
It's wet, it's cold. Getting a grip on that ball is not going to be easy tonight, so he's got to be as accurate as he can.
So this time Bratcher has the snap, and he's going to be wrapped up after a loss of about, let's see, 2 yards, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
So to bring up 4th down and about 6 to go. So that was some kind of like a hand warmer that somebody lost around their waist. Looks like one of the officials picked it up. Bratcher has 4 on the left side, 1 to the right. He's going to run to the left side, looking to pass. Now he's going to keep it. He's across the 40, and he's going to slide down, getting the 1st down. That's our first Cupcake Factory 4th down conversion.
Guess where I went today?
Where'd you go?
Cupcake Factory.
Man, I thought about it right at lunchtime, but I had so much to try and run around and do.
Yeah.
Did you want to go over there for lunch?
Actually, no. I went there with my daughter just for a little afternoon treat.
This time he has Hyman in motion. Handoff goes to Hyman. He's around the right side of the field across the 50, and he's going to run out of bounds at the 41-yard line for another 1st down for the Bruins.
You know, I mentioned that the Bruins had 14 different players run the ball last week, but that was actually, they did an excellent job of running the ball. I believe Azarius Woods had close to about 90 yards rushing, and then Hyman had his what I say now usual 100+ yards. So they definitely did very good on the ground. So Bratcher takes a snap. He's looking to his left, and he throws it up in the air to Cobb, and it is knocked away. The intended receiver was Cobb. The defender was number
looks like 81.
81 for the Patriots.
And number 3, Jalen Smith.
Jalen Smith on the defense there. Good job by him to bat that ball away because Mason Cobb did have some open field in front of him.
That was 81 and number 9, actually.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't think 81 was out there, or number 3, because he's a wide receiver.
It's Demetrius Feemster. Good job, Demetrius.
So now Bratcher, it's 2nd and 10. He has 3 receivers on the right, 2 to the left. There's the snap. Looking to the left side. Pass is going deep, sailing over the head of Mason Cobb. No way he was going to catch that one.
Well, once again, and that might have been a little bit of getting a little antsy after the last pass was batted down. Making sure that he leads his receiver enough there, but just overdid it a little bit. So, but looking at 3rd down and 10 now from the 42-yard line.
10:57 on the game clock here in the 1st quarter. Here's the Bruins' 3rd down, 10 to go from the 42-yard line. There's the snap. Bratcher rolling out to the left side, looking to pass. The pass is out there, and it's caught by Mason Cobb at the 12-yard line.
Nope, that would be the 7.
Oh, I'm sorry, the 7. Thank you. I told you I was.
That might be the 12-yard line in Thailand.
Yeah. It's you got to look at it from the other angle.
It's metric.
Yeah, you got to look at it from the other angle,
yes.
and it would be the 12.
So that was 7-yard line.
That's a metric yard. I like it. All right. So here's the Bruins' 1st and goal from the 7. There's the snap. Handoff looks like it went to Hyman, trying to get him right up the middle, but he's not moving after that defensive line stopped them immediately.
Yep, that was Jared Summons on the defense, number 51. And he just kind of stood him up, right? Like you said, right at the line of scrimmage, didn't give him much running room.
Go ahead. 10.5 minutes. Go ahead.
What side of the road they drive on over there?
On the left side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Left side of the road. The steering wheel's on the right side. But they walk on the right side of the sidewalk. That's interesting. There's the pass, and it's into the hands of Cooper White, but he's pulled out short. He'll be looks like they're going to place that one at the 2-yard line.
Yep.
So it'll be, is that 4th down already?
Third down.
Third down and 2.
And yeah, 3rd down and goal from the 2. Yep. So 10 minutes and 7 seconds left as the Bruins have a nice drive to start off the game here. Ooh, looks like Mason Cobb is going to line up in the shotgun.
He certainly is. He's got 2 receivers to the right side, 3 to the left. There's the snap to Cobb. He's going to push it right in himself, right over the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins. Solo by Mason Cobb.
You know, we talked about it last week. He has quietly become just an all-around very good player for the Bruins this year. And you know, we've talked about how much bigger he seems to have gotten, but he's also gotten a little more aware of things. There's the snap. Bratcher bobbles the snap, and they essentially called the play dead. They indicated it was an incomplete pass, but I don't think the ball ever actually made it completely into Bratcher's hands. But I think that was a mercy whistle there, because they had him dead to rights.
Nobody was coming back with that one. So with 10 minutes, 3 seconds in the first quarter, the Bruins take the lead 6-0 over the Patriots.
So Mason Cobb is leading the team in receptions and yards, total yards. He, the occasion they'll put him out there in the shotgun, and we'll see him do what he did in short yardage situations. Bruins off to a nice lead here. Brooks is tallying the results up for us. I think that last drive took 1 minute and 57 seconds left off the clock. Yep. And it was an 11-play, 68-yard drive. Wow. I guess that makes sense. They converted 1 4th down, and then they had a couple of 3rd down conversions. I don't know if you call them conversions with the Bruins.
Right.
So here is Savannah Goodwin up to kick. She is going to squib it, and it does not go 10 yards. Goes off the hands of Cooper White at the 48-yard line, Bruin territory. But well-kicked ball. Unfortunately, it did not go the 10 yards required. So the Patriots are going to start in Bruin territory at the 48-yard line. Landon Rogers, number 15, is the starting quarterback for the Patriots out there.
He has 2 receivers left, 2 right. There's the pass. It's out there into the hands of Aaron Outley, and he's across the 20, across the 10. He's in there for a touchdown, answering the Bruins with 9:53, but there's a flag on the play all the way back at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he had a fellow receiver who got a little too handsy right around that 25-yard mark. I didn't see who it was on the defense, but they literally could not move because the Parkview player just was grabbing onto him and wouldn't let go.
So they're going to mark off 10 yards from the spot of that foul, so that'll place them at about the 34-yard line.
So it's still going to be a 1st down, just not quite as many yards as they were able to get.
Well, now they know to watch him.
Yep.
There's the snap. Handoff immediately goes to Jordan Allison, number 32. He makes his way up to the 32-yard line. 31, 32, somewhere in the middle.
Yep, picked up about 2 or 3 yards. Good stop by the Bruins there. Make sure they don't give up too many yards up the middle.
So it'll bring up 2nd down, 7 yards to go for the Patriots. 9.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Patriots line up. They have 2 receivers on the right side, 2 to the left. 1 man in motion. There's the snap. Little handoff goes to Demetrius Feemster, and he makes his way up to the 26-yard line where he's forced out of bounds.
He was run out of bounds by Clinton Wilson over there. That went down amidst the group of Patriots. You had Dylan Allison out there as well.
Layden Smith, I think, was
and Leighton Smith
on the play as well.
Yep. So the Patriots looking to slow things up a little here as the play clock is down to 13 seconds.
Do you slow things up? Is that like speeding
slow
things down? I don't know if you
speed things up slow.
All right. Man in motion. There's the snap. He's going to keep it, going for the option, and he pushes his way across the 20-yard line. That'll pick up a first down for the Patriots.
Yep. So it looks like they're looking to return with their own long drive here. 9 minutes, almost 9 minutes exactly left in the first quarter. They are right at the edge of the red zone. I don't know if you want to call that red zone quite yet. But
I don't know.
Not sure what the rule on that is, but the ball is essentially.
I think the red zone is officially the 20-yard line, but it's just. It's on. Like I want to say it's on the red zone.
On the red zone.
It's not in the red zone.
There you go.
Yeah.
So.
All right. This time he has. Oh, and a flag comes before the play.
False start.
False start. Yeah, I saw that as well. It was the right tackle.
Well, I'll tell you what happened when he was looking up at that play clock because it was down to about 3 seconds.
He got a little jumpy. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
You go ahead and jump at the 1 second mark because, if you don't,
that
means the ball one snapped and you weren't going to get the play off in time anyways.
Right. Now they're going to run up there. 8:33 remaining in the first quarter. There's the snap. Looking to the left side. The pass is out there, and the intended receiver was not even looking for the ball until the very last second.
Yep.
He just kind of outstretched his arms, and there the ball just happened to be.
Yeah, it was a pretty well placed pass, but it's one of those that not necessarily going to be caught tonight as rainy as it is.
And it's a steady rain. I don't know if you can see that at home, but it is steadily coming down, and it is quite cold. I'm not. My watch died overnight, so I can't look down as quickly as I normally do and tell you what the temperature is. It's 54 degrees. There we go. Thank you, Christina. Pass is complete. Trying to see that number. Looks that's number 36. That's Aaron Outley.
That was Leighton Smith on the tackle there. Excellent coverage on his part. Brought him down as soon as he caught that ball. Patriots looking at a long third and roughly 10 yards to go here. 8 minutes exactly left on the first quarter. Once again, the Patriots, it looks like they're alternating, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slow down. Just,
Doesn't look like they can make their mind up, does it?
No, maybe it's, it's on purpose.
Could be.
Pass is out there, and it's almost picked off. Just almost. I'm trying to see who that was. That's number 9 himself.
That was Trent Sawyer.
Yeah, looking for number 5.
Yep, looking for number 9, looking for number 9 to 5.
Yep.
Just trying to make a living.
Oh, stick around. He'll be here all night.
I was listening to November Rain when I came in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Got a nice October rain going on. And they're going to try and kick the field goal here. Kick is up there, and it's good. So that puts the Patriots on the board, 3-6, as the Bruins continue to take they hold on to the lead.
After a bit of a scare initially, it was on the Hair Nation radio.
Yeah, there's
radio.
nothing wrong with November Rain.
Yeah,
I thought Jim Cady brought his radio down here and was listening, but apparently I'm just that loud. Everybody up here in the press box. There's so many people join us in the press box tonight. It's kind of fun. Of course, we are at War Memorial Stadium, so the press box is huge. We could probably host everybody who's out there in the rain up here. No, that's not an invitation. Y'all stay out there. It's not that nice up here. It's kind of chilly and mostly wet. Oh. So 7:35 remaining in the first quarter. The Bruins continue to lead 6-3 over the Parkview Patriots. And the Bruins are set to receive this kickoff.
Looks like they're going to do pretty much the same thing they did last time, kind of pooch it over to Mason Cobb on that right side.
This is coming off the foot of number 13, Giovanni Revuelta.
Oh, no. It looks like Joe Hyman's back to receive, and he has it. He's at the 30. He dodges a couple of tackles. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's got some pursuers. He's at the 20. He's at the 10.
Touchdown,
Bruins.
Nice job, Joe Hyman. Nicely done.
Put a little something for the.
Yeah, that kind of reminded me of the what was that? That was who is that used to do that for the Razorbacks
Joe
all the
Adams?
time? Joe Adams,
Oh, yeah.
like 10 years ago.
Yep.
Goodness.
That was definitely a little. Joe
That was
Adams.
back in the day when the well, I won't finish the rest of that sentence.
Just stop.
Oh, anyway, go Bruins. So it looks like they're going for 2 here. There's the snap to Bratcher. He's looking on the the left side. It looks like he's going to try and keep it, but he did not quite make it.
Yeah, his intended targets were well covered in the end zone, and he really had no choice but to go ahead and run it in there. He was rolling out to his left, and he couldn't really look back the other way without risking an interception or worse. Well, I guess that wouldn't be worse. I guess the worst is
right.
But incomplete pass or worse, I guess I
Right.
should go with. That was Clarence Roper on the stop by the Patriots.
Let's see here.
So 7 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Bruins leading 12-3.
Trying to find my games on the Max Preps here. There we are. Now I can get there.
Well, that's the first, guys. I saw it, watched it, and I really got enthused about it. I don't know where the ball was caught. I don't know what the time was. I know it was just a touchdown kickoff return by Hyman. So we don't have anything to report here, but we do have 2 scores, make it 12-3.
Yep.
Max Preps had always asked me before you score the game, how many attendees are there? Fewer than 20? Dozens? About 100? I'd say dozens at
There's
this
the
point.
kick by Seelig. It is a well-placed kick, but it is a well-recovered kick as well by, let's see who came up with that. That was number 36 for the Patriots. Aaron Outley is a 6'4" junior.
He's already handled the ball about 4 times for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, was he the one that scored the touchdown that got called
Yes.
back? Yep.
Yep.
Well,
I think he's had 3 receptions so far already this game.
so, need to kick it away from him. Apparently he's got hands.
Here's Landon Rogers, set up in the shotgun. Handoff immediately goes to Jordan Allison.
Oh,
he
and
works
the ball
his way.
is loose.
It certainly did. The Bruins are saying they have it. Let's see.
The referee's saying it was on the ground.
It was on the ground
Or
already.
The defender was, running back was on the ground.
Right. Yeah, the side judge was right in front of it, so he had a good angle on it.
Yeah, and I mean, the way he went down, it was like his knees had to have hit the ground before the ball did.
Right. So they're going to talk that one over. 6:56 and counting on the game clock. Bruins leading 12-3. As Patriots have second down, 10 yards to go from their own 48-yard line.
So how many attendees did you decide on?
Dozens.
Dozens.
I just went with dozens.
All right. There's Rogers has a snap. He's looking deep, but he is under pressure, and he is getting chased, and he is taken down. He was flushed out of the pocket. Number 13 for the Bruins, that was Matthew Hugg, and then he was actually taken down by Clinton Wilson. But nice little joint effort there. You almost want to give Hugg the credit for that stop. So Patriots did not pick up many yards. It's 3rd down and 9.
Little insider info. John Gorman tells me that he's been watching Joe run for the last 6 years now, and every time it rains, he goes crazy. If it's even that harder to handle him or grab hold of him because of a wet jersey, you're not going to get him. Interesting
So he makes it rain
observation
points.
there, yeah. There's Landon. Passes out there, and it's almost incomplete. Wow, that was almost picked off and almost made incomplete, but in either case, he came down with it. That's Aaron Outley once again, and he's taken out of bounds at about this, what is that, 17-yard line?
I mean, that was some Matrix level, like, that
Yeah.
ball just hovered in the air, and they
Just
were
kinda
both trying to
hung
go
there.
for it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, both of them had a good shot at it. And Outley was just able to come up with it over Clay James, who was helped out by Charlie Pfizer at the end. So Rogers in the shotgun. He's got a man in motion. He is going to take it, run up the middle, and he is stopped by
Number 20.
Yep, Leighton Smith, and he picked up about 2 or 3 yards there before he was taken down. With 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
It says our volume is very low. See if we can jack it up some over there. Get that one too. Just take it all the way to the top. Let's see what happens.
So once again, the Patriots alternating between hurry up and slow down, and there is 15 seconds left in the play clock as they look to the sidelines, see if they can get it straight. They break the huddle. Rogers in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's going to keep it. He runs pretty much identically play, except for that was number 29, Richard Griffith, who brought him down. Picked up another 3 or 4 yards. So Patriots looking at 3rd down and 3 to go. Threatening here in the red zone, but Bruins looking to make a stand.
Seemed like the last time we played the Patriots here, Coach Bowling tried to use as much clock as possible, and naturally if PA doesn't have the ball, they certainly can't score, so I'm sure that's his strategy tonight also.
No, I mean, it makes sense, especially with a drive like this. You know, if the Bruins end up with the ball, they still got a long way to go. Rogers takes a snap. He's looking over the left side. It is an incomplete pass. The intended target was number 8. Is that right?
9.
Marcus
8.
Hill. Clay James is on the defense. So we had number 8 covering number 8. As number 8 runs off to the sidelines. That was an incomplete pass for a 4th down attempt or 3rd down attempt. So the Patriots are going to attempt another field goal.
It's 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Hopefully you can hear us a little better now. Worked on that. There's the kick,
blocked.
and it's blocked.
Fuda. And they're calling it dead, as one does in Arkansas high school football.
I don't know that that's exactly true. I think they could have run that back. Isn't that true? They could have run that back. It's not a.
Oh, that's right. It should be dead after a failed 2-point conversion.
Right, or a field goal, or
yeah,
not a field goal.
They're trying to figure out why.
Not a field goal. It would have been an extra point attempt, but a field goal attempt, yeah.
But they've rolled the play dead, so.
Let's see what he says.
Yeah, they should. You're right. They shouldn't have.
They shouldn't have stopped that play.
Yep.
And I'm not sure why these guys are holding their hand. The Patriots are holding their hands up in the air. They're not. There's not any chance they're getting anything.
Well, I mean,
unless somebody jumped off sides.
No, they're signaling field or touchdown.
I don't see how that's even possible.
I mean, they may replay the down.
They called the ball dead.
Yeah.
When the Bruins were were juggling for the ball, and so they quit juggling for it, and that's why the Patriot was able to pick it up and carry it in.
Yeah.
So it can't possibly be a touchdown. If anything else, it's a turnover. Okay, so an inadvertent whistle.
Yeah.
Is what he said.
Yeah, I mean that's
Inadvertent whistle. They're going to replay the play.
The Bruins are starting off with the. Well, no, they are replaying it.
Yeah, so it'll be 4th down and 4 once again.
Okay.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened in the Little Rock Christian
Except
game.
the whistle was not blown in that game. They just signaled.
You're right.
So this one was actually, they had to acknowledge that we called the play dead.
Now they kick it. Somebody jumps forward, and this time
it's good.
So that'll put an additional 3 points on the board for the Patriots. They're still behind by 6. Pulaski Academy leading 12-6 with 3:51 remaining in the first quarter.
Oh, and that was a bit of a. Yeah, it shouldn't have been called dead. You don't know who's going to end up with the ball, so here you just get another shot at that field goal, and we'll split the baby, if you will.
Oh, I'm looking up names here, and Sarah Gorman's back right behind us helping me out, and I'm just fighting my own jet lag, trying to remember names. Anyway.
I'm Holt.
Yeah,
That's Christina.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. I was trying to
That's Popeye.
I was trying to not be silly about it, but I was like, who is this lady sitting next to me? What's her name? No. I couldn't forget you.
I think she's ignoring you.
I don't think they heard that groan on the live stream. Everybody up here heard it, though. Here's once again Giovanni Rivuelta to kick off to the Bruins. Kick is up in the air, and it's going to be fielded by Mason Cobb at about the 33-yard line where he calls a fair catch.
Yep. So Bruins looking to continue the trend of touchdown, field goal.
Yeah.
No 2-point conversion. That's been one thing that's kind of been in a bit of Achilles heel for them the past few games.
You're right.
Not converting it, and in the baby game they just gave up on doing it. Of course, the game was pretty much in hand now. So there's a snap, and that is Caleb Nichols who keeps it. He gets about 15 yards up the middle to the 50-yard line, 49-yard line. That's a good for a first down. With 3 minutes and 44 seconds left, we watch the chains march forward.
3 minutes, 40 and counting.
Yes.
Now the Bruins have Caleb Nichols in motion. Bratcher looking to pass, and he saw no one there, so he's going to keep it himself, and he's across the 45, almost makes it to the 40-yard line. He'll be stopped at the 40-yard line by Montavious Goins.
Goodness, he had shrugged off a defender. That might have been a defensive. Yeah, that was a nice little Heisman maneuver there.
Yeah, it was. Clock is counting down to 3 minutes even. Here's Bratcher. He has two receivers on either side. Little shovel pass there goes to Mason Cobb. He's across the 40, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line. That's enough for a first down for the Bruins.
That was a good job by Mason Cobb. The play actually gave him the option to possibly throw downfield to Braden Cash, but Cash was covered up, well covered, and so he just took it himself, said, yeah, we'll at least take the first down and then some. So Bruins marching once again with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Bratcher this time has two receivers on the right, one to the left. He's going to get lots of pressure. He was trying to get that ball off to Andrew Cobb.
Yep. Good to see him back, by the way.
Yes,
he was out last week. See if we can get a couple of injury reports. Don't know if we'll be able to tell, because anyone that's not wearing a jersey or not playing definitely has a jacket on right now.
Right.
They're not dumb.
Fred McCulley's watching. You know he never misses a game. There's the pass. This time it is complete to Andrew Cobb. He makes his way to about the 23-yard line before he's brought down. That's another first down for the Bruins.
That was Cameron Harris, number 6 for the Patriots on the tackle. Marotti did a good job of kind of screening that pass for him there. Might have almost gotten away with a pass interference, but I won't tell if you won't. So Bratcher's looking for the shotgun. He's got an empty backfield. He's looking to his right. He sees Marotti in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
Yeah, he's in there.
He caught it at the 1 and just kind of got tackled, fell into the end zone. Well-placed ball, caught ball by Miles there.
2:05 remaining in the first quarter as he caught that.
Like we actually get to see a replay of that.
Yeah.
We never get to see that elsewhere. It's kind of nice.
I was just heard today that they will be using replays for the championship games in this year's playoffs.
There's a snap. Bratcher's looking for, that was Caleb Nichols looking for a flag. It was incomplete.
Yeah, there should have been a flag on that for sure.
Yeah, well,
they won't show a replay on that one. Yeah, so of course, like we mentioned,
is just the championship
game.
Yeah,
just the championship game, and the reason for that is that the National Federation of High Schools made that rule change earlier this year and published that states can, at their discretion, implement official replays.
Yes.
For certain plays, and So, but of course, they have to do it at, it has to be fair,
It has to
however
be
they
fair.
do it.
And one of the things that's going to be fair is they have to make sure that they have the camera, the
Right,
technology.
all the equipment,
And this is
right.
the only place that they're going to have that.
Well, and it's
consistently.
possible. Yeah, it's possible that other schools like we might be able to provide that at PA, but I don't know how many other schools have that capability.
No.
And so if you can't have it consistent throughout all of the playoffs, it's best to just say no.
Yeah.
We're not doing it there. We're going to do it at the championship game only.
Yeah.
So that'll be beneficial. It'll be interesting to see that.
Yes.
This year.
Makes sense. Should be interesting to see how it plays out. So Savannah Goodwin's out there with Clay James. Can see
who actually kicks it. There's Savannah Goodwin.
Jeez.
Nice little dribble kick, and it's received by, I think, Tyree Jemerson.
Yeah. Looks like Savannah almost kind of let up on that ball. She didn't want to kick it too hard.
Right.
Because then, doesn't give the Bruins time to get there. But at the same time.
Well, that didn't quite have the type of spin that it normally does either.
Well, I think with tonight, they're just looking for the slippery factor.
Sure.
Like hopefully they just can't control it. That last play was a spooky 6-play, 66-yard drive, capped off by a 23-yard touchdown pass by Bratcher to Marotti. It's a little Halloween-esque.
Is that what you make on your grill on Halloween? Some Halloweenies? There's Landon Rogers, passes out there, and it's incomplete. Looks like that was intended for Demetrius Feimster, but came right off the tip of his fingers.
Just overthrew him a little bit. And, we're seeing that from both quarterbacks tonight, just not quite on target with the passes, and I'm sure the rain is playing a big factor in that. So 2 minutes exactly left in the first quarter. Patriots looking to return the favor after the Bruins capped off their third touchdown drive.
Rogers had twins on either side. He's going to keep it himself across the 50, and he's going to be dragged down. Whoa, they're still trying to drag him down. Finally take him down at the 40-yard line. That's a first down for the Patriots.
That was Charlie Pfizer, and I believe Clay James came in there at the end to help him out. But, Rogers, you can see why they've been running that play all night, the read option for him just taking up the middle, because he's certainly showing the capability to shrug off defenders.
Joe Hyman's uncle Kirk is watching from Dallas, Texas. Pine Bluff Zebra class of '84. We beat Catholic on that field. Nice to have you join us, Kirk.
Nice. Reliving some memories there.
Right.
Always fun. There's a snap. Rogers takes it. He's going to keep it, and he is tackled after he picked up about 2 yards. There was quite a few Bruins in there on the mix. Let's see who comes out to. Fuda was, of course, Fuda. Always in the group tackles there. I think I saw Clinton Wilson in there as well.
Mark Henry says, cheer dads rule. Of course, his daughter is out there on the cheer squad.
Can she play?
The Razorbacks might be calling. They need another Henry.
Well, they're not playing the one they have. So, well, one of the ones they have. So Rogers is in the shotgun.
There's the pass. It's out there, and it's complete to Aaron Outley once again. And it's going to take 3 Bruins to finally take him down at the 20-yard line.
Goodness, that was.
That's another first down for the Patriots.
Seeing a lot of missed tackles out there on both sides of the ball tonight. Looks like, Leighton Smith had him initially, and he just couldn't hang on. And then Chris Connell made his attempt. Did you enjoy Chris's performance last week?
I'm telling you, that was so much fun, and I think I scared a couple of people. I was sitting there at breakfast. I had my laptop in front of me, and I'm eating this exotic breakfast, and I'm just like, go, go, go. I had to apologize to a couple of the Japanese families that were sitting next to me, and our Thai waiter came over, and he asked me, he's like, what are you watching? And so I had to explain to him it was football, and he says, that doesn't look like football. And I was like, oh, well, it's American football or gridiron. Gridiron. Okay, yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, that's what some parts of the world call it.
Gridiron.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I might start calling it that. just fun. So we got a penalty. We got a illegal substitution penalty on the Patriots on the gridiron. So the Patriots seem to be hurting themselves with the penalties tonight before the snap.
Oh, wow. Got a photo here from Lynn Schuster. Rain or shine, Brew wins for all time. Hashtag should have been a Bruin. And all of the cheer team is out there in their rain gear.
Nice. I see it, yeah.
Yeah. That's dedication.
I was about to say, I mean, they may outnumber the fans. Okay, so the officials have consulted. They're going to possibly wait. Well, yeah, they're going to wave that flag off. I'm not sure exactly what transpired to cause them to decide that was not an illegal substitution. So we're back at 1st and 10 to go. There are 10 seconds left in this first quarter.
Want to real quick say hi to J.D. Dunnigan in Fleming Island, Florida. He's watching tonight. That is Drew Johnston's grandpa.
Where is Fleming? Or where is I've never
Fleming
heard of
Island? It's just off the main coast of Florida.
I'm curious. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Do we know?
Yeah, it's a
an
land.
island.
It's a landmass that's surrounded by water, but it's just off the coast of Florida.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah.
How do you know it's not in like Okeechobee or whatever?
Okeechobee?
Okefenokee? No, wait. What is that?
Because that makes no sense. That's why.
What is the lake?
What are you talking about?
There's the.
It's
there's
called
the eye in
no. It's called the Atlantic Ocean.
No.
It's not called Lake anything.
Okefenokee Swamp. Yes, thank you.
Oh, see, it took a. I won't even say you're a Florida girl because you're not a Florida girl, but I guess your dad sort of is.
I mean, I lived there for 3.5 years, so.
So you're basically a native.
I mean, essentially, yeah. As a native as most of the snowbirds down in Miami, at least.
Right. Well, that's the end of the first quarter. I'm not sure if you noticed us say that or not. So going into the second quarter, the Bruins continue to lead 18-6.
I'm going to look it up. Where is
you do that.
Yeah.
Jenny Cole checking in from Columbia, Missouri, enjoying reunion weekend with my 6 roommates from 40-plus years ago. Go Bruins.
There's the snap. Rogers is looking on the right, and he has a man wide open. That is number 9, and he waltzes into the end zone. Demetrius Feemster caps off a lengthy drive by the Patriots to put them at 12 points, still trailing the Bruins at 18. So, wow, that was actually a bit of a flea flicker. So, the Bruins still have the lead.
Looks like they're going to kick that extra point. That'll probably, I haven't seen his jersey, but it'll probably be number 13, Giovanni Revuelta. It's been their go-to kicker. And somebody almost got their fingers on it again. That was Fuda Shinkawa, just almost there.
He was the one that had the block earlier tonight, the block that was not a block, or however you want to call it. So Fleming Island is outside of Jacksonville. And I believe they're getting ready for the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, which is the showdown between Georgia and Florida.
Oh, my.
I believe, I don't know if that's this weekend, but it's coming up soon, if not.
Is that anything you know about, Pop? No. Dad was born in Savannah, right? Yeah, yeah, and grew up in that area. So they're very. I can't hear Brooks at all. I thought you were talking. You just had your lips moving, and I thought, well, his mic's not working.
No,
it's
working fine. Through the first quarter there, Bratcher was 6 of 9 for 81 yards, and total offense for rushing, we had 7 carries for 53 yards, so we have a total of 434 yards total offense through the first quarter.
Sounds good.
Wow.
We're on a good march there.
Oh.
So 11:54 remaining. The second quarter has just started. Bruins leading 18-13. There's the kickoff, and it's going to be received by Caleb Nichols. He's across the 30, and he'll be stopped right there at the 34-yard line. Once again, those whistles are coming out just a little bit too slow for my taste.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Yeah, well, and tonight though, with as many tackles as are being missed, I mean they don't want to blow it too soon because, as we saw with Joe Hyman earlier, he shrugged off a couple.
Certainly
and
did.
And of course, going the other way, we've seen a couple of Bruins missed tackles, and so I can see the hesitancy.
Sure. This time Bratcher has twins on either end, and he has Woods as in tailback position. There's the snap. He's looking to pass. He's got lots of pressure, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield for a loss.
That was number 28, Trent Bennett for the Patriots on the tackle. He came out around on the blind side.
That's a 5-yard loss for the Bruins. It'll bring up second and – excuse me, they're calling that no, that's a 5-yard loss. Somebody can't do math up there. That's second down and 15 to go. There's the snap. Wow, he had to just get rid of that quick and did it so to Woods. Woods is running it across the 40, the 50, the 45, the 40, and finally somebody's going to pull him down from behind, and he'll be brought down there at the 36-yard line. That's a good first down for the Bruins. Wow.
That was impressive, yeah. Pass and catch and run by.
I'm not even sure he was
the intended target.
I don't think that was a planned anything.
No,
he just
it wasn't.
Reached out there, and there's the ball. Okay, I'll take it.
That was Austin Smith on the tackle for the Patriots.
Bratcher has 3 receivers on the left side, 1 to the right. Woods out there with him. There's the pass. It's complete to Mason Cobb across the 20, across the 10. He's still trying to get there, across the 5. Reach out, and he's in there for a touchdown. Yeah! Way to go, Mason Cobb.
Goodness gracious. Number 9 for the Patriots. Feimster had his hands full there, and he just couldn't handle it. Yeah.
Boy, now I've got this whole room in here watching us for the first time. I've never had a live audience. This is
yeah. It's like Cheers. Film before a live audience.
Right? Oh, wow.
Goodness.
The only thing we're missing is our own theme music here.
And Norm.
There's the snap to Bratcher for the extra point. The pass is out there, and it's just off the fingers.
Goodness.
Just off the fingers of Jaden Kelly, and so that 2-point extra point attempt is no good. So with 10:43 remaining in the first half, the Bruins continue to lead 24-13. Do you have any scores around the state you want to go over real quick?
See, yeah.
While they're resetting the ball here?
Let's see here.
Kind of put you on the spot.
No, I got it ready to go. Harrison is leading Alma 28-0 in the second quarter.
That's a game to watch tonight because y'all were talking about the playoffs, and if it just plays out just right, we might see Harrison pretty early in the playoffs.
Yes. Maumell's leading BB 14-0. Big game. I believe Farmington and Hutsville. Farmington's leading 14-7. No, it's Arkansas and Hot Springs. I believe is a big one. What's the big one I'm forgetting about, Brooks?
Let's see now. Marlton is playing Bologna. That's a big one. Let's see. Seemed like
Morrilton. Bologna's leading Morrilton 21-0.
Okay, and then
second quarter. Is it Camden Fairview and Hope maybe?
No, that's wait just a second here.
I'll let you figure it out as they get ready.
In the South, are you talking about the South? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, the South is we have Hot Springs Lakeside, and they're playing the Queen, which is not a big game. Texarkana and Hot Springs.
That's the one.
That's the one we need to keep
do not have
out.
a score from them.
Here's Vaughn Seelick with an onside kick. That's not. It's quite unusual to see him kick one onside.
Yeah, well,
but it's received at the 48-yard line. Go ahead.
Like that with and that was actually it took a really good bounce that you want to see, and that was number 36 for the Patriots, Aaron Outley, who, I mean, once again, he just seems to be their go-to guy, their hands guy.
Right.
Rightfully so. So.
They don't have a score on that, do they?
Patriots taking over at the 48-yard line. There's a snap. Going to keep it. He runs up the middle, and runs over, but is taken down by Leighton Smith at about the 40-yard line, exactly at the Bruin 40-yard line. going to be second down and 2 to go with 10 minutes, 24 seconds left in the second quarter.
To catch up with some of these, Penny Burkhalter says, love our Bruin cheerleaders. Let's see, what else do we have here? Didn't they just score a touchdown? Yeah, the current score is 24-13, Bruins leading. So I think the score on the screen is correct.
So there's the snap. Rogers gives it to the tailback. Picks up the first down at about the 37-yard line. Bruins waiting for those chains to march forward, and there they go. Matthew Hugg was on the stop. Just couldn't quite put the squeeze on him before he got that first down.
Oh, so my.
Clock is just ticking away. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Patriots letting that play clock just tick down as it's at 23, 22 seconds. If anyone has a score for that Arkansas Hot Springs game, or Texarkana Hot Springs, whatever you want to call them, you know.
Here they come. They get run out of that huddle pretty quick. There's the snap. He's looking to the left side to pass. The pass is out there, and it's it's just batted down. Wow, by Clay James. What an incredible job. He was watching that ball all the way.
He was, and I mean, you know, he did a good job of realizing that he was not going to be able to intercept that.
Right.
You know, in this rain, you don't want to tip it.
Right. Give them another chance to catch it.
And
right.
As we saw.
That happened earlier.
Yeah. And so he just batted it down. Nice little, I'm sure there's a name for that volleyball maneuver, but.
Drew Warburton and Jack there, Grandpa Jack, watching the game. Enjoys also making fun of Matt Johnston. Matt's a great guy for taking the ribbing.
There's the snap. Oh, Rogers got plenty of running room up the middle. He cuts to the outside. He's at the 10, the 5. He is in the end zone for a touchdown as the Patriots right back into single possession territory.
9:02 remaining in the first half.
Yep. 24-19. You know, you never know how these games with this much rain, with the weather like this, you never know how they're going to go. Sometimes they're just slogs and nothing gets done. Sometimes it's, you know, you see missed tackles, tip drills, you know, loose balls, and well, tonight it looks like we're going to have lots of scoring.
No doubt. Let's look for this extra point. Kick is up there. Moved a little bit to the left, but it's still good.
Yep.
So the Patriots not about to give up in this game. We've got a great football game here.
Well, and we actually have a split audience here.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We've got, you know, the far side of the room seems to be all the Patriot fans, and then this side of the room seems to be the Bruin fans. I love it.
Yep.
Everybody meshed up together.
Well, what's going on in the end zone there? They were just, I guess, retrieving the ball. I'm not really sure what they were doing. So they don't have nets, I just realized. So they just got to go retrieve that ball.
Oh, nets. Right.
Nets,
that makes more sense
like
than what I thought you said. Yeah. Nets.
Yes. N-E-T-S.
Right. Sure.
Anyways, we got a football game here, right?
Welcome to third grade.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Here is Giovanni Revuelta.
Pete, can you come back?
What are you saying here? There's the kick up high in the air, and it's going to take a bounce out of bounds. So the Bruins will take the ball at their own 20-yard line.
That was a flag.
Oh, I see it.
Went out of bounds, so this should be starting at the 30.
At the 30?
5-yard line, I believe. 30 or 35. I can't remember what it is in high school. We'll just have to see.
They're going to put it on the 42.5 just to shake things up.
And they're going to throw the ball off the field because they're done with it.
Just throw it away. He says, now give it back. I just wanted to play catch. I'm the white hat for this game, but, you know, I don't ever get to throw the ball. Come on.
Okay, now we're making sure
now he's just making up hand signals. Like, what is this with the pointing at the ground and the first down?
Yeah, okay.
35.
35.
There we go.
That's what we said all along, right?
Goodness. Well, they still haven't had their weekly talk about where they're going to go eat after the game, so we have that to look forward to.
Well, I mean, you got Jimmy's is open. Well, no, it'll be closed by the time. I meant to go get a sandwich from there before the game.
There's the snap to Bratcher. He's rolling out the left side. Lots of pressure. Short little pass over to Joe Hyman. He's across the 40, across the 50, and forced out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Looks like they're going to place it at the 46.
It's going to be good. About 19-yard pass. So, you know, that was an interesting. It was like a
19-yard pass to number 19.
19. There you go.
Nice.
19 for 19.
We need to throw it to number 54, whoever that is.
That might be out of the end zone right now, though.
That was Chase McCarver last year, but looking to the sidelines. He has 3 receivers lined up on the right side, 1 to the left. There's the snap. Pass is out there, and
there's a flag.
yeah, there it is. Good, good, good. That's what I was hoping to see. That was intended for Jalen Witcher, but who was that? Cameron Davis had his hands all over Witcher.
It's Harris, Cameron Harris.
Oh, Harris. What did I say?
Yep.
Cameron Witcher.
Davis, Harris.
Yeah.
Either way, that was a well-placed pass and not well-defended pass as the Bruins get to march forward.
So they've placed it.
They're going to see how far they got to make sure they're marching it off.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought I was confused
because they're throwing the ball. Yeah, you never know where the ball is going to go.
They're throwing it back and forth. They're just playing catch. I said it a minute ago. Yeah. So after the penalties assessed, they've placed the ball at the 31-yard line inside the Patriots' territory. 8:48 remaining in this half. The Bruins lead by 4, 24-20. There's the handoff immediately to Joe Hyman. He's across the 25, and he runs out of bounds at about the 23-yard line.
Pick up about.
No, they're going to place it again at the 24.
Looks like they're going to give him about 6 yards on it.
It's going to be 2nd and 4. 2nd and 3. There's the snap. A little short pass over to Jalen Witcher, and he finally makes his way across the 20. That's good for a Bruin. First down.
That was a well-executed play. Witcher started in motion on the left side, came across the middle, and Bratcher faked the handoff to Hyman and then kind of tossed it over the rushing defender to Witcher. And as you said, he was able to pick up that first down.
Whew.
The tackle was Tavion Haney.
Drew Warburton says B-dubs after the game. You've got a stronger stomach than I do, my friend. Oh, it's got twins on either side. There's the snap to Bratcher. He's got the ball out there, but Witcher it led the Witcher by about a half yard.
Well, he was under a lot of pressure. I didn't see who was coming off the corner there.
I think he got it off a little too quick.
Yeah, that was number 26, I believe, for the Patriots. If I saw that correctly, is Ramar Smith, but I'm not entirely convinced. He has him listed as a wide receiver.
Bratcher this time has 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. In the shotgun as always. Trying to get the coach to give him the play one more time. There's the snap.
Yep.
Looking.
There's a flag, and the play is dead. We'll see what they say.
I think that's going to be delay of game. They let the play clock run out.
That is an unusual penalty for the Bruins.
It is.
Rarely see that.
Well, it did take him quite a bit to, I don't know whether he was trying to listen to the play or couldn't see the coach.
Yep.
They do all of their plays by hand signals, so maybe he just couldn't see him.
Yeah,
but he was waiting for him to give it 2 or 3 times. This time they're set up with 3 receivers on the left side, 1 to the right. He has Joe Hyman in the backfield, man in motion. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Hyman, and he's wrapped up almost immediately. Looks like maybe a 1-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, Patriots were not fooled by that. They had Jones in motion across the middle, much like they had Witcher in motion, and then they gave it to Hyman that time, and Patriots sniffed it out pretty quickly. So the Bruins have a 3rd and about, it says 15. I'll put it about 14. There's 14.
There's the snap. He's going to try and keep it himself. He's across the 20, and he's brought down at about the 17-yard line.
That was, I believe, number 56, Mason Davis for the Patriots on the tackle. Roger was able to shake a couple of tacklers. So this is an interesting situation. The Bruins going to send the kicking team out there to kick a field goal. Yep.
Interesting. So 7 minutes, 20 seconds and counting on the game clock. We're in the second quarter. The Bruins leading 24-20. It's Cupcake Factory 4th down conversion attempt. Well, it's not a conversion attempt. They're going to field goal attempt. 4th and 10. There's the kick. It's up, and it's no good.
Looks like it went wide left. Yep. Looked like they caught him off guard, but then the Patriots were able to get back in position before the snap was actually called, and so Patriots are going to start off with the ball at the 18-yard line in their own territory, the deepest they've been tonight.
Well, it's a good position to turn it over.
I mean, just got to contain Rodgers.
There's the snap to Rodgers. Handoff immediately goes to Marcus Hill.
He picked up close to the first down there. He's run out of bounds at the 30. Yep.
That's not Marcus Hill. That was Demetrius Feemster.
Yep, he's run out of bounds by Leighton Smith, but not before they picked up the first down at the 30-yard line. Still in Patriot territory. 6 minutes, 56 seconds left in this half.
Texarkana game, the score in the second quarter is 0-0.
Oh.
Once again, if you don't see it there at the bottom of your screen, send us your fan feedback at 501-570-6464.
Looks like we might have a timeout on the field, although I'm not entirely clear. Now, the Bruins don't look like they're clear on. Dylan Allison's motioning, hey, let's get back out here, guys. And the Patriots hustle out to set up the play. It looked like this was something that the Patriots were going to try to catch the Bruins off guard with. The Bruins realized it was going to happen. Rodgers got a man in motion, takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's running up the middle. He's dodges a couple of tackles, and he is brought down at the 43-yard line of the Patriots. We have an injured Bruin on the – well, no, he hops up.
Just slow to get up.
That was Fuda.
Oh.
He not sure if he was frustrated or if he's just slipped a little. Certainly seems to be the go-to man tonight with the Patriots, just to give the ball to Rodgers and let him eat up yards at a time. So Rodgers is in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's looking to pass. He has, I'm assuming that's probably Outley over there on the left side, picked up about 3 or 4 yards. Dylan Allison was on the tackle. Good to see them actually slow him down for the first time tonight. Every time Outley's gotten that ball, he's done some damage with it. Fuda Shinkawa was in there on the assist for the tackle. Bruins looking to make a big stop here right at midfield. Patriots had the ball at their own 44-yard line. 2nd down and 7 to go for the Patriots.
So from Fleming Island, Florida, we're an island surrounded by the St. Johns Rivers, Doctors Lake, and Black Creek, a few minutes away from Jacksonville. Thanks for allowing me to watch the game. Thanks for joining us.
And they bring Rodgers down after he picks up only a couple of yards, tried to run up the middle on that zone read. So the Patriots looking at 3rd down and 7 to go. Well, it looked like he picked up yards. 3rd down and 6. Still in their own territory, barely. They hustle out. Rodgers got a man in front of him. Takes, well, nope, not going to take the snap.
Still looking to the sidelines. Looking at his play list. 12 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Looking to the left side. Pass is complete. Only picked up about 2 yards.
Yeah, it was not a well-placed pass. He was expecting Outley to be able to catch it and then turn around and try to pick up that first down. Instead, he had to catch it basically I guess, like sideways, like sliding catch, if
Yeah, he
you
was
will.
lucky he wasn't called down when he caught it.
So Patriots have their punt team out.
Yeah, it's 4th down and 3 yards to go. I'm not surprised to see that.
No, they're going to attempt a field goal at midfield.
Wow. I'd like to see that. Not even short. Not even close, I mean. So, of course, they're going to run down there and try and stop it, but no, not happening. So the Bruins will get a touchback.
I'm not sure what the rule is on that. So I know the Bruins could receive that.
Right. If
but
they go down there and down the ball,
missed field goal, the ball stops at the.
Well,
should
that's
be
true.
Placed at the 50-yard line right now.
Yeah, I guess the question is, was it a field goal? I mean,
it was a field goal attempt, no doubt.
So why is
So why is the ball way back here?
Should be at the 50-yard line.
I'm not sure either.
Was it so short that they said it wasn't?
Well, it rolled. It's kind of like a punt. It rolled into the end zone, and they bring it out to the.
But if it's a the Bruins missed a field goal. Oh, because it went out the back of the end zone. Right. That's what it is. Usually they're going to go out the back of the end zone, but.
There's the snap to Bratcher. Little play action. There's the pass, complete to Merritt.
Andrew Cobb.
Andrew Cobb. Oh, Merritt Jones. Where'd that come from?
The jet lag.
Yeah.
That was Mason Davis on the stop. Not before he's able to pick up about 7 yards.
So Logan Miller, who is a senior guard on this year's basketball team, wanted to know if we're going to be covering any of the Bruin basketball games this year. The answer is, I think so, but we haven't figured that out.
Gives it to Hyman, who's got running room at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
Nicely done. The time on the clock is 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in the second quarter.
Joe Hyman's putting on a little show here tonight.
He certainly is.
As we see.
I think that is 2 for him tonight.
2. Yeah, that's 2. One punt return, one kickoff return for a touchdown, and then one.
So let's see what they do here. They're going to attempt the kick for the point after. There's Clay James with the attempt. It's up there, and it is good.
So Bruins make it a 2-possession game, 31-20 with 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in the half. Certainly wanted to see that from them after trading possessions.
Well, if you're looking at home and you see it looks a little bit differently than what you're used to seeing, you'll notice we don't have any cutaway shots as we normally do, not to see the cheerleaders and the fans in the stands. Of course, you could probably see all 12 of them from here, but that is because we weren't sure at War Memorial if our equipment would actually reach from the press box at War Memorial, which is pretty high up, all the way across the field to the far sideline. So we decided to go with a single camera tonight. So apologize if it's not as entertaining as what you're used to.
Isn't there a name for that in the film industry with the single shot? What is it?
Boring? I'm not sure.
So it's a 2-play, 80-yard drive. We'll let this onside kick be fumbled by number 9 of the Patriots, but it looks like the Patriots are still going to recover it. Actually lost about 5 or 6 yards. No way one of the Bruins players is saying that's ours, but nope.
Nope.
That's Patriot ball. That was a 2-play, 80-yard drive. Well, finished off by a 73-yard touchdown run by Joe Hyman. It took 21 seconds left the clock. Imagine Joe Hyman certainly raising some eyebrows tonight for, if there's any college scouts somewhere in amongst those 40 folks across the way. Patriots hurrying out to take the snap, see if they can catch the Bruins off guard. The Bruins are already set to defend. Rogers takes a snap, pitches it to number 9 for Patriots. That's Feemster. He runs around the left side, managed to find the corner, picks up about 8 or 9 yards. We'll see where they put it. Nope, they only gave him about 7 yards. So
3 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. in this second quarter.
Yep. As we see.
So far, Joe has, through the first 2 quarters, he got 97 total yards for rushing.
Wow. As we wait for this play, just to fill you in, the PA tennis team just won the state tournament again this week, led by senior Foster Rogers, who won the state overall singles title now 3 years in a row.
Speaking of Rogers, he takes the snap, and he is stopped after gaining and may have fallen forward for about a yard or two. That was Fuda on the stop.
Looks like third down and one. Yeah, Foster is going to play for the Razorbacks starting next year.
Congratulations.
Thanks to Aaron Miller for that information.
Sir. So 3rd and short here. Looks like they might be. Yep. Rogers just going to jump forward. We'll see if they gave it to him. The Patriots are signaling he got it for the first down. Don't know if the referees agree. Have to wait and see. He's saying the ball goes right here, and it's a first down.
Yep. They had it by about a yard.
Yep.
Penny Burkhalter says, "Go JoJo." How much left is in the quarter? Well, we have 2 minutes, 25 seconds and counting.
Well, calling him the Rainmaker now.
Right.
So, Patriots back to the slow playing it inside of 10 seconds on the play clock. Maybe way too slow playing it, though. 3, 2, it gets the snap off just in time. Rogers runs to the left side.
Oh, had his feet taken out from under him.
That was Trent Sawyer, who went low. Rogers went high, picked up about 3 or 4 yards in the air. Oh, goodness. Landon Rogers is a 6'4", 210-pound quarterback. All 210 pounds went airborne there.
I tell you, Joe, beginning to remind me a lot of Jaron Watkins that we had 2 or 3 years ago play for the Bruins.
Yeah, according to Jim Cady, he is the second-ranked sophomore in the nation.
As far as recruiting, I assume so.
Yeah.
There was Rogers running up the middle. He was stopped short of the first down, picked up about 2 yards. So I'm getting a bit of deja vu here as the Patriots are looking at 3rd and 1 to go. This time from the Bruin 39-yard line.
And there's your 1 minute remaining in this quarter.
Interesting that the Patriots are slow playing it so much with so little time left.
Well, Mark Henry says, "Let's get to halftime and watch the cheerleaders do some cheering and flipping."
Oh, that was a fake, and they get it to Outley over the middle, and he is going to get it to 10, and he is in the end zone.
He certainly is. Pick up that one.
Every single Bruin was looking for the dive over the middle for the first down, and the Patriots just had a man wide open. So we see this replay of, Rogers did a good job of concealing the ball behind his back.
Well done.
Definitely have to be aware of where Outley is at all times on that.
Certainly do. Here comes Giovanni Revuelta for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it's good. That'll bring our score to PA 31, Parkview 27, with 42 seconds remaining in the first half.
You know that score's raising some eyebrows throughout the state.
Oh, certainly.
And they, playing that close, but at halftime, we'll see what the Bruins do here. Really, what the Patriots do with this kickoff. They've kicked it to Cobb a couple times. They kicked it to Caleb once. They kicked it to Joe once, and then they kicked it to the sidelines once. Revuelta's got his ball lined up how he wants it. There's the whistle, giving him permission to go ahead and kick it. There's the kick, and it is going to go to, that is to Caleb Nichols, who receives it at the 20. He runs it out to the 30, and he is going to be brought down at the 31, maybe 32-yard line. We'll see where they give it to him. as 38 seconds left in the first half. Corey Alexander was on the stop for the Patriots.
PA senior Margot Reamston is going to be playing soccer at the U of A. So that makes 2 PA seniors playing Razorback sports next year.
Well, and that soccer team is up there on the hill. They are on a roll this year. Last I saw, they were ranked 5th or 6th in the nation. And, I mean, they're fun to watch. I've watched them a few times on ESPN. Watch ESPN. They'll have a game every once in a while on there. And they, like I said, they are in amazing form this year. That's the highest that their soccer team's ever been ranked. So, good to see her joining their ranks.
Yeah, thanks for watching PA Live. Again, if you didn't catch the name of the channel, somebody was upset and we're not as enthusiastic about both sides of the ball. Yeah, it's hit like and subscribe.
So Brochers in the shotgun. He's got Joe to his left. There's a snap. Fakes the give to Joe. He's rolling out to the left. He has Miles who takes a lick and is not able to hold on to the ball. That was
Cameron Harris who brought him down hard. He hit him so hard he lost the ball.
Goodness gracious, that was, yeah, Bratcher just let his receiver a little too much there, but I'm not sure if he would have been able to hold on the ball in any case. As we see Mary Jones run out to the side. Bratcher's looking for him. Nope, he sees Caleb Nichols over the middle, and he is brought down right at the first down line. Is Jaden Kelly out tonight? I've not seen
No, he's been out there.
Okay, I guess you just haven't called his number.
I've only seen him in one play.
Okay.
So he must be in light duty or something.
Yeah, but, his number has not been called a lot, so just want to make sure he's okay.
So 23 seconds remaining in this first half.
Bruins take a timeout, stop the clock. It's 3rd and 1.
Don't have much there. Again, send us your fan feedback at 501-570-6464. Just send us a quick text message. Will Graves was going to join us tonight, but he decided he made the very mature decision that since he has the ACT tomorrow, it would be best if he was not out in the cold and the rain, and I respect that. That's probably a good. It's very mature decision on his part.
Cold rain, like good football weather.
Yes, good football weather, but it's bad for ACT. It's bad ACT weather.
Gotcha.
So he made that call.
Don't want that test-taking hand to get cold.
Yeah, no, you don't want him out there with the sniffles.
Bratcher takes the snap. He's looking over the middle. He sees Witcher. Witcher's got it for the first down and then some as he's taken down at the 41-yard line of Patriot territory. The Bruins are going to need to hurry this up. They got 17 seconds left in the half. They do hurry it up. They're ready to go. Bratcher's waiting for the referee to get away from the ball. Says, that's my ball. Bratcher takes the snap. He's looking over the middle, and there was a misunderstanding on that read as Jalen Witcher zigged when Bratcher thought he was going to zag.
Oh, my. That's the technical term, too. I was looking at the two out there with the sticks on this on the close side of the field here. I guess they weren't prepared for the cold weather because, they're wearing, I guess, hoodies, but they're both wearing, like yard-sized trash bags. And to stay warm. I'm going to tell you, you can't knock it. I've done that before.
Snap. Bratcher passes over to the sidelines.
Oh, man, he's trying to hurt somebody.
That was to Merritt Jones, and he was hit right as he went out of bounds. Stop the clock. 4 seconds left. We'll see what the Bruins want to do here. It's at this point the downs don't really matter, but they're still going to move it. So we got a timeout for the Bruins. So they figure out what they want to do. See if they maybe want to give Clay James a shot at another field goal or just take a shot at the end zone. Might see Richard Griffith out there to who are the tallest players out there that are not offensive linemen, Brooks? I'm thinking you got Richard Griffith, of course you got Mason Cobb. Who else is there?
I think Mason's going to be the tallest of all of them.
Yeah. No, I think Richard may have him.
Oh, really?
We'll see. Let's see here. Richard Griffith 6'7".
Christina says Richard's the tallest anywhere.
Yeah, Mason Cobb is 6'2", Brooks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ander Cobb. That's I'll probably see him out there. They're just going to take a shot at the end zone. Andrew's out there on the left side. Bratcher's got the snap. He's looking. He's going to have to get rid of that ball, and he does, and it's in the end zone, and it is intercepted. But they're for some reason let this play continue. Ander Cobb is down.
He's down and hurt.
Holding his shoulder, looks like. He's getting helped up, but he's going to need to be. Looks like one of the. Oh, that's good sportsmanship. You like to see that.
Oh, he's still in a lot of pain there.
Yeah, I believe that was number 8 for the. Yeah, it was number 6. Cameron Harris was checking on him. Good sportsmanship on his part.
So with the Bruins leading 31-27, it's a small lead. The both teams are in this game for certain, and they're not giving up.
Well, on the Patriots, I believe we're going to start off with the ball.
Yes, they will.
To start the second half. Certainly interested to see what kind of adjustments the Bruins make. They're going to have to figure out how to contain Outley and how to contain Rogers. They've done a decent job with Rogers. He's broken a few big runs, but for the most part, they've managed to
I'm not sure which I said a minute ago, but that was Andrew Cobb.
That was
in the end zone.
That was Andrew Cobb. That was
It was obviously shaken up there with some pain.
We'll see if we can maybe get a report. I don't know. Oh wait, we don't have Will.
Will's not here, but he's. I think he's going to try. If he had anything, he was going to help us out and maybe call in a couple of sideline reports from home.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, he actually works hard on that all week long. He talks to these guys and tries to get some information so that he's got a lot of feedback, and he's killing it. He's doing a great job at every single game.
Absolutely.
So every time he tells me that he's going to be at a game, I just get so psyched because I don't know if I mentioned this on the air before or not, but we were quite, when he came to me before the beginning of the season, he told us, he said, I'm not, I want to ask if you wanted a sideline reporter.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I hadn't really thought about it. I'd love to have one. And so I started having those conversations with the school administration. We started talking it through. What would it take? How would we do it logistically?
Yeah.
How would we vet a person? What would that process look like? So we decided on that, and it was very easy to get Will through that process because he's a very responsible young man and intelligent and well-spoken and all the things that I'm not. But when he got out there on the field, he started just giving us good information every single time. So it's been great to have him there. And I'm already, of course, I've said this before, I'm looking forward to baseball season to see him out there playing with the Bruins.
What position does he play?
He plays the one with the glove. What do
you play? Tell us.
He uses
which hand is his glove on?
The right.
Okay.
No, it's on the left glove. He's on the left glove. Yeah.
So he's okay.
Yeah, on the left glove. Yeah.
Got it. So he probably plays on. That's a number of positions.
Yeah.
He could play.
He also wears a hat when he's out
so
there.
he doesn't have does he have a mask?
No.
Okay. No mask.
No
mask. No catcher.
No.
Okay.
No.
He doesn't play first base.
I don't know
probably.
who's going to be our varsity go-to catcher. It was Hunter Ney last year, and of course he's out there cowboying it up in Oklahoma now.
Okay.
And he's actually home this weekend.
He plays for Oklahoma State?
He's not playing. He's just going to school.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, say, but he goes to Oklahoma State.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Out
Gotcha.
there being a cowboy.
Gotcha.
So so I saw that he is at home this weekend visiting. So good to have him back in. I'm sure his mom and dad are very excited to have him back.
What? So, are we still doing the we want pictures from the alumni thing?
I'm sorry. I just get distracted when people want to run the show. What was that again?
Oh, I would say we still doing the alumni sending pictures thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to have that. If you're out there and you're an alum of Pulaski Academy, would love to have a video from you. You've seen several of those. I don't think we've got any on the disc right now, but do we? We don't have any tags. We have some tags? Okay. Well, we'll show you what one of those looks like here in just a minute. But in the meantime, all you have to do is set up your phone, your camera, whatever it is, somewhere, And if you're living in a unique place, like say you're in St. Louis, it'd be, take it out there in front of the arch. Or if you have an interesting job, take a video wherever it is that you work that look, where we can tell what it is that you're doing these days, and just say this: say, "Hi, I'm so and so from the class of numbers, and you're watching PA Live." That's it.
Yeah.
It's real simple, and it gets that kind of lets us know what it is that you're doing these days. And you can send it to me on any of the socials. You can find us on Twitter or Facebook, or you can just email it to me at joshua.carroll@pulaskiacademy.org.
Well, and what got me thinking about it was, we were talking about, some of the players or some of the alumni that we know are playing, throughout the country for different schools, different sports, and definitely. So if you're one of those alumni and you're playing a sport, and you're at school and up at Fayetteville or whatever, take a picture in your uniform.
Yeah. That'd be fantastic. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get one of Harding University's.
Oh, Wesley Coleman.
Wesley Coleman, thank you. He was here a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't get to ask him. But that'd be fun to have him on there.
Oh.
So, anyway, we've got one. Here it comes. Show us a video just like this one.
Hey there, this is Dr. Brian Fuller from the class of '94, and you are watching PA Live.
All right, that was it. See, it's real simple. And just send us one of those quick videos, and we'll get you on one of our PA Live episodes. Now, I'm looking around. I was going to see if Sarah Gorman would join me for just a moment.
Well, in the meantime, I'll see if I can get some scores for you.
Okay.
Around the state. We got Valonia's leading Morrilton 24-0. Nettleton and Forest City are tied 14-14. The scores are all in the second quarter, except for Harrison and Alma, which has made its way into the third quarter. And Mall Mill is leading BB 24-0. Farmington's leading Huntsville 35-7, and Camden Fairview is leading Hope 40-7.
Sounds good. All right. Well, let's get Sarah mic'd up here, and there we go. Just kind of doing the microphone shuffle. All right.
Wasn't expecting this.
You were, I know, and I appreciate it so much for joining me, and I know you weren't expecting it. It's one of those last-minute kind of things where, it happens every time. You have an international flight, you forget everything.
Imagine, all those international flights I take.
Right.
It happens
Yeah, me too.
every time.
Every single time I've ever done it. So, let's see. I'm trying to step. Yeah, I need to go that way. I keep stepping the wrong direction, so I'm like out of the frame, and you're out there by yourself. Anyway, so of course you've been in the counseling center just this year.
This is my second year.
Your second year.
Yes.
I'm already forgetting how quickly time has flown by.
Flies.
So, tell us what's new. What have y'all got going on? I know that you just recently had a lunch and learn session.
We did. This week has been a busy week, and next week will be even busier as we get ready for the November 1 early action and early decision college application deadlines.
Oh, right.
But this past week, Wednesday, we had our lunch and learn that was about vaping and its impact on students. And so we're seeing that in our school, in our student bodies in middle and upper schools.
Right.
We've dealt with it. And so we really wanted to inform our parents.
Right. I'm just going to grab that microphone there
Thanks.
a little bit. Yeah, no problem. So how big of a problem is vaping worldwide in the high school ages?
It has really just grown tremendously over the last few years, probably within the last 5 for sure. And I think it happens more so than teachers, school administrators, and parents think.
Right.
That kids are doing it, and they have no clue
Sure.
really how bad it is because they see it as just this funny, water vapor.
Right.
They think, oh, it just makes this big steam, and there's no big deal.
Right.
But the crazy thing is the amount of chemicals
Right.
that they are inhaling
Right.
and the impact that has on their bodies.
Yeah, it is incredibly sad, the different news stories that we've seen just recently in the last month alone.
Absolutely.
how it's taking these young lives. I mean, killing them.
Yeah.
Just at a very young age.
So you've got instances where, and we've had a former student of ours who has had various respiratory stuff happen to him, where he said that he's 22 years old, has had the lungs of a 70-year-old.
Oh my gosh!
Just from vaping over the course of a few years.
Right.
But there are studies that show just over 5 hours after vaping what it does to a person's lungs.
So going back to the other topic that you discussed a minute ago, you were talking about high school admissions, or excuse me, college admissions.
Yes.
And so how early, you said early, what was the name of the program?
So you've got early action and early decision. Early decision, well, both of which show an extreme amount of interest in a school, right? And also just the responsibility of getting those applications done and in before, when maybe back when I was applying, it was like maybe December or something, or in January. But it gives the kids a chance to say, hey, I'm really interested in your school. And it gives the school a chance to see those applications and then make decisions and let the kids know by December, whether they're accepted or not.
So what age should they be doing this? Is this something you do in your senior year?
This is for senior year only. And so the difference between early action and early decision is a binding contract. That means if a student knows 100% that if they got accepted to that school, they would go, no ifs, ands, or buts.
Right.
Then you do early decision, and it's a contract that's signed by the student, the parents, and the counselor. Okay. And so if they get accepted, that everything else is off the table. They're going to that school.
Right.
So that doesn't happen a lot. A lot of kids would prefer to do the early action. It's still that same deadline. It's usually November 1st, sometimes November 15th. Sometimes you'll have some as late as December 1st.
Oh, wow.
But it still says, hey, I'm getting my application in. I have strong interest in the school, and I want to know by sometime in December whether or not I'm going to be able to go.
Makes sense. That way everybody, the school can plan for it, the student can plan for it, and everybody's happy.
Absolutely.
Cool.
But there really is no added, or it doesn't make it better for a student to go early action rather than regular decision. It just lets them get it in and get it done so they can focus on other things for the rest of their school year.
Which makes sense. They can take care of finishing out high school.
Absolutely, because if you wait until a regular decision, then you're waiting until sometime in the spring to find out whether you got in or not, and then you have just a couple of months to make those final decisions when you're looking at your financial aid package and all those kind of things.
Right. So what other programs and things do y'all have going on?
Let's see. We've got the junior class trip, the college trip, which is not until the spring. But we always are planning on that because that's a big undertaking. We visit around 20 schools in 11 days.
Wow.
We leave the week before spring break, gone for, like I said, 11 days, and go up, as far as Vermont.
Yeah.
So it just allows the kids to see a wide variety of different schools and different environments.
Wow, that's got to be a lot of fun.
It is a ton of fun.
Sure, and then, but of course, while you're having fun and they're having fun, everybody's getting to know, what is this school like? Is this the one that I want? So, what? I mean, you may not have statistics on this. What? Just guessing, what percentage of students actually attend the schools that they visited during that college trip? You think?
I don't have those numbers.
Yeah.
But I know someone who does is Mrs. Watts.
Well, there you go.
Who's been going.
We should have had her on the show.
Exactly. But I will say it gets them started on the process of, figuring out the things they like and they don't like. Some of them will look into the northeastern part of the U.S. To go to school.
Sure.
Others, they go on the trip, but they know they're probably not looking at that area, but they still use it to figure out the types of programs, size of the school.
What's important to you.
Absolutely.
It's like when you're buying a car. You don't even know that you really want to have a heated steering wheel until you've had one.
Exactly.
You get around to these other schools, you see their features, their benefits. You're like, oh, I want to find a school that has that, but maybe not that one.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
And so when they're looking in whatever part of the world or U.S. that they're looking at, they already have, those things on their list.
Sure, that makes sense. Well, let's see. We've got just a note handed to me here. The junior class rummage sale is that Murphy Theater?
Yes.
It's on Saturday, November 16th from 7 to 11:30 a.m. Let's see, all faculty events. There you go. Thank you, Christina, for that. The junior class rummage sale, make sure you put that one on your calendar. That's, again, Saturday, November 16th from 7 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. That's a lot of fun.
That's one of my favorite Saturdays. I have it on my calendar, too. Can't believe I forgot about that one. Except maybe I didn't want to advertise it so that then I could not have so many people to fight against when I'm going to get on my
Well,
good
there
stuff.
you go. Yeah. I know we've gone a couple of times. We've gone probably 4 or 5 times in the past, and we've always picked up something every single time. Yeah.
You can't walk away
Right.
empty-handed.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Sometimes you walk away with a full car.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Anything else you have going on you want to tell us about?
Put me on the spot.
I know, right?
I mean, we're doing a lot of things. We're always at our counseling center. We've got 3 of us in the upper school and a middle school counselor and a lower school counselor, and we're all busy visiting classrooms and seeing kids. I know one thing that Susan Kohler and I, my colleague, were today meeting with the 8th graders just to talk about high school, and we just had we introduced ourselves and then basically had a big Q&A session.
Sure.
So they were asking about classes, about uniforms, about where to eat lunch, what the lockers were used for. So just
every
to
one of
get
those
them
transitions has to be something that adds a little bit of nerves in the mix. You know, if you're coming from the lower school to middle school, it's the same thing, and it's nice that they still do that little
brewing up is what we call it.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say tour, but sure, brewing up. They bring them down, kind of take them around through the halls of the middle school so that it's not it's permanent,
not
a big shock.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every transition is difficult,
right.
but the more that you know and can, have running through your head on the
right.
front end, then the less nerves you have to worry with.
Certainly.
Right?
So I'm sure that the 8th graders appreciate that.
I hope so. It was a good time.
Good.
They had a lot of good questions.
Good. Well, Sarah, thanks so much. I know you did not
welcome.
plan for this, and
right.
Obviously I didn't plan for this, so
it worked out well.
Thanks for helping me out, and it's always great to have you here. We can always count on the Gormans to have a good showing at every football game.
I try.
And
I have someone to root for.
Right,
so.
Absolutely, number 62. So you've always got the grandparents here, and
absolutely,
and
they wouldn't miss it for the world.
John's watching from somewhere.
He sure is.
He's
working.
He's texting me.
He's got the stream on.
Yep, he certainly is. Well, thanks again so much.
You're welcome.
And we will see you again, I guess, at the.
Well, I'll be at the next game.
Yeah.
But then I'll
probably see you between now and
game.
then. Yeah.
Yep.
Always.
Hey guys, I'm Ashley Godwin, class of 2013, and you're watching PA Live.
That's okay. She just decided to take us off.
Hey, that's
we were
right.
done.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
tired
okay.
of hearing me talk.
That's okay. I was tired of hearing me talk too. No, I was going to say, if you're ever at one of the home games and you're watching what's going on at the scoreboard, or you're or if we're at home and you're watching our live stream, Sarah I won't even say you're the face behind it, but you've got so much to do with everything. You know, she's directing the cameramen at home, all of the students. Camera people. Thank you. Camera persons.
Camera crew.
Camera crew.
There we go.
Yes.
Because we have a couple of girls.
That's right. Yeah, we certainly do, and they're
doing a great job.
Yeah, they do a superb job. They
All
absolutely
of them
do. And so they're learning in the process, and they're getting a chance to do that. So Sarah works with them very closely on the radios and calling those shots and getting them on the air. And the students, I'm sure, love it because we love having them.
Absolutely.
So it's so she's an integral part of PA Live. So thanks again so much.
Oh, no problem.
All right.
I'm happy to be here.
All right, we're going to take a very short break. We'll be right back. You're watching Bruin Football on PA Live.
Pulaski Academy's After School Extras fall catalog is out now. Whether your 3-year-old is interested in dance or your 5th grader likes to play Minecraft, there is an After School Extra for you. There are classes in dance, chess, cheerleading, yoga, sports, Chinese, Minecraft, art, and many more. There's even a secret spy academy, but I can't tell you any more about that one here. For details on this one, and for details on all of the classes, check out the After School Extras fall catalog on Veracross today.
And we are back here at War Memorial Stadium, the heart of Little Rock. I'm joined by Mr. Brooks Beasley, who's got some stats for us.
Heavy on the mister.
Now, before I
just
say anything
kidding.
else, they're wearing different uniforms.
Yes.
Parkview became prepared tonight. They have switched to their those are almost baby blues with red numbers,
They're
and the
baby
white
blues.
trim,
Yeah.
white helmets. So they certainly figured it out.
Yeah.
Good on them. We'll see if the Bruins did the same thing.
They
So
probably will.
what do you got for us, Brooks?
Okay, really an interesting first half. Of course, like we mentioned a while ago, the score is 31-27. PA leading the Parkview Patriots. As far as the passing category offensively for Braden Bratcher, he is 14 of 21 for 232 yards. And let's see, we had 2 touchdowns passing. The leading receiver in the first half is Mason Cobb. He has 2 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown. Then we have Merritt Jones, has 1 reception for 10 yards. Miles Marotti has 1 reception for 23 yards and a touchdown. Andrew Cobb, 2 catches for 18 yards. Jalen Witcher, two receptions for 35 yards. And Joe Hyman, 3 receptions for 25 yards. Caleb Nichols, 1 catch for 9 yards. And Cooper White, 1 catch for 6 yards. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more of Cooper White in the second half. Seems like in the past we have. And then Azarius Woods, he has one catch for 35 yards. He was kind of a shuttle pass out of the backfield at the last moment by Bratcher, but that was a really
good awareness on both their parts.
Really
Bratcher
good awareness.
to get the ball, and then Woods to get it and run. And
right.
I mean, he made some good moves getting down the field.
You bet. So, like I said, a total of 14 receptions for 232 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rushing category, we have Mason Cobb, 2 rushes for 9 yards and a touchdown. Bratcher, of course, this is scrambling, but he has 5 rushes for 12 yards. And then we have Joe Hyman, 4 carries for 94 yards and a touchdown. And then Caleb Nichols, one carry for 17 yards and a touchdown. And then for all-purpose yards in the first half, that goes to Joe Hyman. He's had an outstanding first half. He has 25 yards receiving. He has 94 yards rushing for a total of 119. And then you add to that probably in the neighborhood somewhere of an 80-yard touchdown run on the kickoff. So his all-purpose yards for the first half is 199 yards. I have it. So altogether, offensively, passing and rushing combined together so far tonight, the Bruins have 364 total yards in the first half. And so we're looking for another repeat of that in the second half, and so the Bruins can come away from this. I wouldn't say actually a deadlock, but a back and forth playing between both teams, and maybe hopefully the Bruins can come out on a long end of the stick, let's say, and win this ball game. The Patriots always play the Bruins tight, so it's been a good ball game to watch.
Well, I guess you got Nettleton and Forest City tied at 14. We don't know the score. Last we heard from Arkansas Hot Springs, it was goose eggs on both sides, but just from the scores I'm seeing around the state, this is the only one that's really close right now.
Yeah.
Most of them are. Well, Clarksville and Greenbrier. Greenbrier's been leading Clarksville 10-7 at halftime, but it'll be real interesting to see what they do to adjust at halftime. Try to adjust to Outley. He seems to have been the main weapon for the Patriots, and of course, we'll see what the Patriots do to try to adjust for Joe, for the Rainmaker himself.
Well, one feature, and it seems like it's becoming kind of our PA's standard mode of operation the last 3 ball games at least, but we've been missing our extra points.
The 2-point conversions.
2-point conversions have really been failing us, and so we've had 5 scores tonight, and we've missed
4 of them.
Missed
so
4.
That's 8 points. It
so
should be. Yeah.
So
it'd be the 35-27 or 39-27 as we see the teams are ready to go. Bruins are gonna onside kick it here. Patriots look like they're lined up and ready for it. Outley's out there. He's ready for it. It's We kick off the second half here at War Memorial Stadium with the Bruins leading 31-27 over the Patriots. There's the kick by Savannah Goodwin, and it is recovered by the Bruins right at the 50-yard line. And number 9 for the Patriots is saying that ball wasn't over 10 yards, and the referee is saying yes, it was. And that ball belongs to the Bruins as they mark it just past that 50-yard marker, and they're pointing I guess that is going to be Bruin direction. So Joe Hyman hustles off. Interesting to see him not start out there in the second half. I do believe I see Charlie Pfizer out there with Braden Bratcher. Expect to see a bit of trickery to start off the first half or the second half here. Yep, Pfizer's lined up he's in motion. There's the handoff to Pfizer. He drops back. He's looking. He passes to Bratcher. Bratcher's got running room. He's at the 50. He's at the 48-yard line. There's a flag out there. I think they might have gotten a Bruin for holding. Maybe got a Bruin for an ineligible receiver downfield. We'll have to wait and see what the referees say. But nope, they're saying a holding penalty. So all that hard work is undone as the Bruins are marching backwards. We'll see where they put them. Yeah, we're going to see it's first down and only lost about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards there. So it is 1st and 12. Bruins starting off at the 49-yard line in their own 49 now. Patriots send 4. Patcher sees Cobb over the middle, Mason Cobb, and it was good defense by number 9, Demetrius Feemster for the Patriots, and it's an incomplete pass. It was well-placed pass. It was just well defended as well. So Bruins off to a bit of a rocky start here as they start off with a penalty drive-killing penalty.
Right. That was
a first down killing penalty, right. And now they followed up with an incomplete pass. So looking at 2nd down and 12 to go. Bratcher's rolling out to the right. He passes to Jaden Kelly. Finally get to see him out there. Good job, Jaden. Catches the ball at the 38-yard line. So Bruins looking at 3rd down and about 4 to go. 11 minutes, 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Bruins looking at the sideline. Bratcher's in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's got man on either side of him. He takes and runs. I'm not really sure if that was a called option, but he's going to be just right at the first down. We'll wait and see if they give it to him. But that was probably a good call by Bratcher to go ahead and pick up that first down if it wasn't a called play.
I think he saw an opening there and he took it.
Yeah.
And I think he's a little shy.
Yeah.
About a half a yard short maybe.
So we'll wait and see what the referees decide here. They are going to measure it. I'm trying to remember if we've actually seen the chains all year. I think maybe once.
Yeah, it's been at least once.
Yeah. So this will be.
I don't know if you've noticed it yet, but Zach Kelly is down there on the sidelines with the team.
They're saying just like an inch. It's literally an inch, maybe 2. So looking at 4th down and inch.
So this will be a Cupcake Factory 4th down conversion attempt.
Yep. My daughter had the chocolate fudge sundae, brownie sundae.
Ooh.
So Bratcher's in the shotgun. He's waiting for the snap. And they caught a Patriot offsides on the left side of right side of the Bruin line, left side of the Patriot line. Can't quite make out who that was. That was
number 28, I think.
That's what it looks like. So Bruins get a free 4th down. Still counts as a Cupcake Factory 4th down conversion.
Certainly does.
Or conversion.
Yeah.
Period.
First and 10 for the Bruins. 11:26 remaining in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap. Little play action. Hyman has the ball. He's across the 20, across the 10, across the 5. Touchdown, Bruins!
Making it rain again. Goodness gracious. I mean, he was untouched. You know, that was a direct snap to him. He faked the handoff to Bratcher, and then he just took it up the middle, and that was in. Watch the replay there. Number 9, Feemster, was looking for a holding call, but he did not get it. So the Patriots are waving furiously. The coaches are waving furiously at their players, but so Clay James is going to attempt the kick.
They were able to call him offsides as well, or
for a second there, it looked like the referee was actually just going to wave just kind of.
He did that the last time.
The flag
That's what he did last time.
Instead of actually throw it.
Yeah, he didn't throw it. He just kind of pulled it out and kind of dangled it. Yeah,
it's like I guess I got to drop this thing.
He didn't want to go and pick it up.
It's cold.
It's so cold.
Don't want to. Oh, so the Bruins are going to go for.
They're going for 2 now.
Going for
Again,
2.
Leading 37-27. Let's do the math here. It's a 10-point game right now. If they score 2 here, that's going to be 12 points.
Bratcher in the shotgun. He has 2 receivers on the right, 3 to the left. There's the snap. Oh, he's going to keep it himself. That wasn't Bratcher. That was Mason Cobb, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're saying it's good for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just got to just run up the middle, play big boy football,
right.
They call it.
I thought I saw Bratcher run out there, so I wonder if he was in
I think he did. I don't know.
He was in a different position somewhere.
Yeah.
Threw me off.
Well, so the Bruins score that 2-point conversion, and they lead 39-27 with 11 minutes, 16 seconds left in the third quarter here. What you got for us?
Well, just a few events around the school coming up on Thursday, October 31st. That's Halloween. Holt has invited everyone over to his house for a Halloweeny roast. But no, actually, it's there is a Halloween parade from 9 to 10. That's in the CPAC, right? Yeah, in the Connor Performing Arts Center. And their classroom parties to follow from 10 to 11 after that. That's always a lot of fun to go and watch, and I'm sure yours will be up there all dressed up.
Oh, well, my wife will be up there, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Teachers get involved in that as well.
They do. Last year they were all M&Ms, I think. What are y'all this year? Have you decided?
Oh, there's the kick. Savannah Goodwin.
Creepy
and
critters.
The Bruins recover it again. The ball takes a weird bounce. A beautifully placed
Show me the hand
kick.
sign. Show me the hand sign. I haven't seen it yet.
Wait, are they saying he was?
I'm not sure. I want to see the hand sign before we.
I mean, the offense is out there.
There we go. There we go.
So,
there it is. Yeah, first down Bruins.
I mean, that's the second one in a row for Savannah. That was beautiful onside kick.
All right. We still don't know who they're playing, though, right? Okay. Well, so whoever's Little Rock Christian playing tonight?
They are playing Whitehall.
So at Whitehall, the Warriors are 28, Whitehall 10, with 10:18 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Yeah.
That game is moving in a hurry. So the Bruins have the ball once again. Rogers in the shotgun. He's got Hyman to his left. He's looking to his left, and he feels the pressure, and he is brought down. That was a blindside sack there by number 30 for the Patriots. That is Jude Onuaha.
Which number is that? Oh, I see him.
Oh, no. I'm assuming that's Hawaiian. I don't.
Sure. No. 50, he says.
50?
Which would be Favion Delph.
I guess I saw a 3 where there was a 5. Apologies.
We can worry about how to say that name later.
That's a neat name.
He's a freshman. We got a year.
There's the
pass was incomplete.
I'm not sure who that was intended for. I'm not sure if it's batted down. I think the intended target was that was Jalen Witcher, but I think Witcher was running a go route instead of a running back screen.
Well, also on the calendar upcoming is November 8th. They have a pep rally for the homecoming game. That pep rally will be at 2:15 with the homecoming dance to follow after the game.
And that's going to be the last regular season game.
Yeah, November 8th. So put that on your calendars. That'll be fun to see, too. Here's Bratcher. He has one man to the left, 4 to the right. There's the snap. Rolling to the right side. Pass is complete to Cooper White. He's across the 40-yard line, and he is slung out of bounds by
Austin Smith
for
the Patriots. That was Brooks. He made that call at halftime. He said, we haven't seen a lot of Cooper White so far, and expect to see a little bit more of him in halftime or in the second half. And sure enough,
there he is. Now they're going to reverse this one. Now he has 4 men to the right. Or, excuse me, 4 to the left, 1 to the right. There's the pass. It's out there. And
whoa! My goodness.
That was incredible.
That's going Sports Center top 10 right there.
How did that happen? I'm not just so confused.
I have never seen something before like that before in my life. Okay, so the ball went out in and out of the hands of number 2.
That's Braden Cash.
That was Braden Cash.
Yeah.
Off of the helmet of who was on that left side? Was that wasn't Cobb? Cobb caught the ball and ran it into the end zone.
I wish they'd show the replay on that one because, my goodness.
Wow.
Eventually, Mason Cobb ended up with the football for a touchdown.
I mean,
wow.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
But that one is right up there.
So they're going to kick the extra point. There's the kick by Clay James. It's up, and it's good.
All right. So our score is 46-27 with 10:22 remaining in the third quarter. We've got lots of fan feedback. Let's see what we've got here. Shout out to my girls, Anna Grace Burkhaltert, Mary Margaret McClellan, and Ashton King from PA Cheer and Palm. Somebody tweeted us or sent us a text with a video with me and Sarah. You got to see this picture. She's got this look on her face like
she's not amused.
I'm not here. What is this? I'm gonna have to post this later because this is so going on Twitter. She's coming over to see it now.
No, don't do that.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
going to discourage people from coming on our show.
Hashtag PA Bruins, right?
You're going to scare people off.
Do we have a hashtag PA counseling? We need that. Look at that face. That's going to be a meme before the end of tonight. Y'all look for it on Twitter. I got to come up with a good meme for that one. That's a look.
So it's 46-27. Bruins leading with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left. Yeah, so they've scored 2 touchdowns in a minute, 38 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, here's another one. Watch this. Oh, and it went out of bounds.
Flag,
yeah.
It was
I thought he had him for a second there. Cooper White was over there trying to make a nice block for the only Patriot who was in the vicinity of the ball so that somebody else could grab it, but it went out of bounds before the Bruins could pick it up.
You can't hit them before they try to actually put their hands on the ball.
That's a problem.
He hit the guy before the ball.
He certainly did. So that's going to march back probably.
Either way, it's going to be going.
Well, we want to give a shout out to Chef Chaka Chaka out there in Oklahoma City at the Oklahoma City Golf and Country Club supporting Nicholas Giesel. So good to hear from you all out in Oklahoma City. PA trivia: who coined the term "brew wins"?
What do they get if they get it right?
I don't know. That's I don't know if the answer or the question is provided by Francis Cobb, class of 06.
Oh.
I don't know if that's the answer. Or if that's just the person giving us the trivia question.
Well, you either spoiled it or...
I'm not sure. Well, she didn't say don't say. So if that's the answer, let me know.
Oh.
All right.
So the Patriots start with the ball at the 38-yard line, and the Bruins have wrapped up. That was number
4.
His shirt guy, number 4.
Darian Bennett.
He's a freshman. He's a 5'11", 196-pound freshman. Something tells me he's not going to get any smaller. That's Wilson Miller on the tackle. So Rogers in the shotgun. He's looking for the snap. He's got twins on either side. Looks like that is number 2. That's Thomas McCauley. No relation. There's the snap. Rogers looking to his left. He's got overthrows one receiver. Almost diving catch for a second receiver. Looked like they were trying to replicate what the Bruins pulled off on that last touchdown.
Goodness. 9:39 on the game clock in the third quarter. Puddentame. I'll ask you again. I'll tell you the same. That's too funny. Ask somebody for their name. I've gotten in the habit of now asking for names whenever we get the feedback. Yeah, so that way we know who it is to credit. Say hi. All right, here's the Patriots. They're getting lined up.
3rd down and 10. There's the
snap to Rogers. Oh, and it's an incomplete pass. He had his ankle all wrapped up by Fuda Shinkawa.
Well, and that was number 9, Feemster, and that was right in the numbers. He's got to be frustrated. I know Rogers probably not happy about that, Bruins with looking for a fourth down cupcake factory stop.
Right, yeah.
Wait, we discussed that last time, right? What was the opposite of a cupcake?
What is it a corn? What's the corn
I think it's some seafood. Cornbread?
Cornbread is what I was thinking.
Cornbread muffin?
Yeah, because it's still like a cake, but it's not sweet. You know, it's a savory version of a cupcake. Yeah.
There we go.
So
the Patriots
cornbread
tried to hurry up there, but
what's the opposite of a factory? That's the question. Farm. So it's a cornbread farm. Fourth down attempt.
At least you have the jet lag to blame on
this. Yes, yeah, that's it.
So
it's
the Patriots
catching up with me hard. I forgot.
We're trying to hurry up that offense there, but the coach said, "No, let's mull this over a little bit more before we hustle out there for that fourth down." What you got for us, Brooks? I want to see what you have to say about that. I want to see this.
You see that, don't you?
Question mark. That was a 4-play, 49-yard drive, capped off by I don't even know what that was.
I was looking at my paperwork, and I looked up, and I saw the guy go in the end zone, so I just totally missed it.
I mean, how do you – oh, you didn't even see it?
No, I saw him go into the end zone, but I missed
my goodness.
It. Yeah. I was hoping to see a replay, but –
Oh.
Well, I tell you what, Brooks, in about 2 hours, you can sit in your recliner at home and watch that replay.
Okay, well, I'll do that.
Anyway, so it was a pass by Braden Bratcher. I think it went off the helmet of Cooper White.
Okay.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yep. There's
All right.
the snap. Fourth down attempt. Rogers passes it to the left. And
it's intercepted by the Bruins.
That was number 8.
That's Clay James.
It was number 5 on the year for him.
Nicely done. Just took number 1 spot for interceptions on the year.
Although it was actually not necessarily a good thing that he caught the ball, though, because that was a fourth down attempt, so the Bruins actually marched backwards about 25 yards. But Bruins start off at the ball at the 12-yard line, their own 12. Got a long field ahead of them, 9 minutes, 29 seconds left in the third quarter, rather. I hope it's not the first quarter. Bratcher's alone in the backfield. Got 4 receivers to his left. Interesting play here. Okay, so the pass was to
Caleb Nichols.
But Caleb Nichols was lined up in the end zone.
Yeah.
He had 3 receivers in front of him. They all started running forward. It was like a running wide receiver screen.
Yeah.
The goal was to hit Nichols while he was running.
Well, it worked.
They picked up the first down. I've always wondered if that would be a possibility, but I've never seen it in action until
there you go.
Just then.
If you've got any other things that you wonder is a possibility, why don't you go share them with Coach Kelly? There's the pass. It's complete to Cooper White. He's across the 35, the 40. He's across the 50, across the 40, the 30, the 20. Nobody near him. 10, touchdown, Cooper White. Nicely done.
So with 9 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third quarter, the Bruins are attempting to run away with this game, leading 52-27. And that was just a not great tackle attempt by the Patriots. It looked like the defender was just trying to shove him out of bounds, and he lost his footing, I believe, because Cooper White just kept going.
Wow, that's fun.
So the Bruins leading 52-27.
So here's the 2-point conversion attempt. Bratcher has a man in motion. He looks to pass to the left side. Lots of pressure. He's going to pass it straight up in front of him to Merritt Jones for the 2-point conversion pass. So it's good.
That was a interesting play call there. It was Merritt Jones was basically behind the offensive line.
It was kind of like the last one where you saw the receiver hanging out in the end zone, just kind of hanging out back there until there's the moment.
It was definitely in a unusual formation, unusual play call, because it was you don't really ever see a screen play that close to the end zone, and that's what that was.
All right, I'm going to get through some of these fan feedbacks here. We've got the Bruin volleyball team will be playing in the state tournament in Morrilton next week. We wish them good luck. All the best. I've said it before. Follow them on Instagram. You can nearly keep up with every one of their games, and sometimes they'll stream it live. So it's good to see that. Watching from Nashville, Tennessee, planning to see the Bruins in War Memorial in December. We believe. All right, cheer dads rule.
There's the kick, and it gets through the front line. Feemster falls on it, catches it, falls down, rather, at the 42-yard line of Patriot territory. It's a good onside kick. It was just a better job by Feemster to go ahead and control the ball and make sure that the Patriots do get it finally for the first time in the third quarter after they actually were expected to receive the ball to start it.
It's always good to follow some of our Bruins in performing arts, so you can catch a couple of them in the band Bad Habit tomorrow night at Sticky's from 9 to 12.
And there's the snap. Rogers is running free at the 40. He's at the 30. He's got a few Bruins trying to catch him. He's right
there
down
they
at the
go.
10.
And the ball's loose.
Ball is loose.
And I think that was
fallen on by the Bruins
Trent Sawyer.
in the end zone.
I think that was Trent Sawyer who got it.
Trent Sawyer, wow. Patriots. Maybe.
Dylan Allison.
Yep.
That was Dylan Allison. Thank you. Jill Cady for being our spotter in the back row.
It takes a village to deal with us.
Well, I've been waiting to see Dylan Allison in a major play tonight because, we've been seeing him all year long in every game, and I haven't seen him handle the ball just yet. So there you go.
I mean, he's been running a lot, and I feel like he's been a decoy in a lot of situations.
Right.
So before the turnover, that was a two-play 88-yard drive that was finished off by a 73-yard touchdown pass by Bratcher to Cooper White. Took 18 seconds off the clock.
So here's the
Brooks.
Here's the I'll tell you about it in a second. Here's the Bruins. There's the snap to Bratcher. He's going to roll out to the left side, looking to pass. The pass is out there, and it's complete to
Andrew Cobb.
Good
to see him back out there.
Yes.
We saw him.
Yeah, I was worried about him because we hadn't seen him just yet.
Yep.
Yeah, it was funny because Jill's back there in the very back row of the press box helping spot, and Jim earlier in the game was making fun of me for having to use my binoculars because I couldn't see, so I could put them down, and so now she's in the back row spotting it for me. So I'm going to pick them back up, and Jim can think what he will. Bratcher has twins on either side. He has Woods in the tailback slot. There's the snap, looking to pass left. There's the pass. It's going deep. It's out there, and it's way out in front of Mason Cobb. He wasn't able to pull that one in.
It's a good effort on his part to lay out and at least attempt to bring it in.
Have a shout-out to the entire class of 2008 from Emily Burke.
And we do have a World Series score. If any of y'all are interested or don't want that spoiled for you, close your ears right now. Houston is leading the Nationals 3-1, top of the fifth. They are playing in Washington tonight. There's the snap. There's the give to Bratcher, and Bratcher passes it, beams it to number 15, Jalen Witcher. Only picked up about 3 or 4 yards, but that's good for a first down. As the Bruins are marching forward. See if we can get that marker to say first down instead of fourth down. There we go. So Bratcher's waiting for the snap in the shotgun. He gives it to Woods, who barrels forward.
He gave him a nice push in the back up to the 40-yard line.
Love it. Picked up about 4 yards before he was brought down.
Did you hear that part of the interview when I was talking to Coach Kelly a couple of weeks ago, and I asked him if that was part of their play, and he said no, it wasn't. That I'm trying to remember who he said it. He said it was either Freddie Knighton or Zach Kelly that started doing that years ago. Just would hand it off and then give him a shove in the back to get him like a kickstart.
Some momentum.
And he said it just worked, so he never told him to stop.
That's funny. So there's the give to Woods. He pitches it back to Bratcher. Bratcher throws it downfield to Witcher.
Witcher.
It at the
yes. And he's going to drag that man all the way to the 10.
At the 8-yard line before he's finally brought down.
Jalen Witcher in beast mode.
Yeah, good to see him putting on a bit of a performance right there.
Shout out to number 27, Clinton Wilson, awesome grandson. Well, at the latest score from Little Rock Christian, the Warriors lead 28-16 over Whitehall with 4:51 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's Bratcher. Well, Witcher.
Bratcher, which
Yeah.
one? Which
Bratcher
one?
is in the shotgun with 4 on his left side, 1 to the right. Pass goes to the left side to Merritt Jones, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
So the Bruins now lead 60-27 with 7 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter.
Nicely done. 7:34. You guys are having too much fun. We are always having too much fun. Who are you kidding?
What is that? What's that mean? I think that's the song goes.
Yeah.
There's Clay James looking for the snap. There it is. The kick is up, and it is good, say the referees. So the Bruins now lead 61-27 here in the third quarter. They've put on, let's see here, how many points? 30? No. Make sure I'm doing the math right. How many points did they score, Brooks?
First half, it was 31 to 27.
So they have scored 30 points in 4 minutes and 26 seconds.
Okay, that sounds right.
The kick was up?
On
Yep, it was good.
Helped by the 2 onside kicks, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, and the turnover in the end zone and the interception.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just thinking to myself as I'm trying to lip mumble questions back to Dad and Sarah's dad and folks. I should really learn sign language, but it would only help if everybody who came with us on the road would learn it too.
That's what, yeah, like.
Yeah. Nobody understood this when I'm like doing this motion finger, trying to say did they kick the ball? Yeah, they didn't get that for some reason.
That is why we don't have cameras on us.
That's
well,
not the only reason.
That's it.
No.
I mean, for the FCC purposes, yes.
That's. I don't
yeah,
know.
you just
keep that one to myself.
Yeah. Yes.
Christina reaches over and just stop, honey. Just stop.
Oh my goodness.
I can't even tell you what the conversation that took place with me and the young lady in the luggage claim this morning. They lost my bag.
What, did you do this?
Well, it was something similar, but she laughed so hard she was crying. Anyway, here's the kick off the foot of Savannah Goodwin, and it's fielded by the Patriots, number 36, I believe. Yeah, that's 36. That's Aaron Outley, and he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
By Del Pino, I believe. Yep.
There it is.
That was
7 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Yep.
This game's not going quite as fast as some of the others around the state. Christina's like, yes, I know. I've noticed.
So there's the snap. Rogers gives it to Feemster. Feemster's trying to find the corner. And
the ball's loose.
Loose again.
And it looked like the Patriots had some in there to cover it. So if he hadn't been there, the Bruins would have picked that one up.
That was Fuda Shinkawa on the tackle for loss.
Yeah.
Patriots lost about 3 or 4 yards on that one.
That is one greasy ball.
Oh.
There's a reminder to the Bruin class of 1999 that their 20-year reunion is the weekend of November 8th and 9th. So those of you who are class of 99, your 20-year reunion, November 8th and 9th. Don't forget.
All right, so Rogers waiting for the snap. There it is. We have a flag, and the play is dead.
Oh, that's what I was doing earlier. I was looking up. There was an email that I was supposed to remember to say it's a PI roofing penalty flag on the play.
Oh, okay. There you go.
There it is. PI roofing penalty flag on the play. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder, Jack.
Need to discuss a number of our sponsors.
We do. You know, that's a good point.
Oh, so Rogers has got a little more yard to work with, or to deal with, rather. It's 2nd and 17. Ball is just on the Patriots side of midfield at the 49-yard line. He's got trips to his right, one to his left. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Fakes a pass. He's trying to find room, but he is swallowed up by 3 different Bruins. We've saw Zarius Woods in there. And who else is he? Charlie Pfizer and Matthew Huck. I mean, half of our offense is out there making tackles.
Well, with the score the way it is, I think it's safe to say at this point that when the Bruins are on offense, we can probably watch for some more of those senior touchdowns or senior
Maybe.
scores.
I don't know if they want to do them when it's raining.
I don't know. We'll see.
Cold. Oh, and
Oh,
bad snap.
Bad snap.
Rogers
He was able to
managed
pick
get
it up.
it,
Yeah.
And but then he stumbles forward to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down and 17 to go.
They're going to kick this one away, no doubt. Here's a little fan feedback. Cheering from home for our precious granddaughter, Chandler Young, and the Bruins, Nanny and Papu Bumgardner.
Where's home?
I don't know.
Tell us where home is.
They live here, don't they? Yeah, they live right here in Little Rock. They're just
right.
at the house. They're
Down the
not
road.
here. Yeah.
Oh, so we got okay. The Patriots are doing the same thing they did earlier with the kickoff or the field goal kick. They're gonna go ahead and kick it, and the ball is gonna go down to the 10. It's gonna take a Bruin bounce into the end zone.
Into the end zone. So I just wonder if the reason they're doing that because they know that the Bruins are running off the field, because it's not a
They may just
punt,
not want to punt.
would the ball be live if they were to reach
No.
it before it goes inbound,
No,
before it goes
the
in the end
Bruins would
zone?
have
I
someone back
think
there.
so. I'm not for sure, but
Yeah.
I think if they down the ball before it goes to the end zone, that's where the Bruins get the ball.
Yeah, that's where the
Well,
Bruins.
no, 'cause it's not-
The Patriots can't claim the ball.
It's not a punt.
But
It's a
the-
field goal. So would the ball be live if the
No.
Patriots reached it before it went in the end zone?
No, it would not. It would just the Bruins would.
That'll be a question for next week.
Yeah, it would.
Well, why
there's
do it
the
otherwise?
pass.
Right,
Yeah.
that's my point, is
Right.
why would they do it otherwise? Because they know that the Bruins are going to run off the field. There's nobody back there.
Yeah.
Do
So
they-
it gives them an opportunity to get down there and maybe pick it up and score.
Do they have a punter? They may not have a punter. So Corey Alexander ran. Who was that? That was number. I believe that was Andrew Cobb out of bounds.
Yeah, that was Mason Cobb.
Mason Cobb, rather.
Yeah, and the defender was Corey Alexander.
Yep. So Bratcher's in the shotgun.
If anybody wants to look that rule up and tell us what that looks like, let us know.
Bruins are in bunch. Pitches to Kelly, who's got blockers in front of him. He's at the 44-yard line before he's brought down by Jalen Smith of the Patriots. Good for a first down. Good to see Jaden Kelly get involved a little bit more in the offense.
5 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Let's see. Francis Cobb, class of 2006, coined the term "Brew wins."
There's a snap. The pitch is to Hyman on the right side, and
Oh,
he's
he
taken
took
down a bit out of bounds.
I'm surprised that didn't cause a
Flag,
late hit flag.
little yellow.
Yeah,
Willie,
it is interesting
that is number 7. Willie Jekyls.
Willie J. Eagles, maybe.
Yep.
We'll
All
see
right,
about
so
that.
Bratcher's in the shotgun. He's got one receiver to his left. There's a give to Hyman, who runs up the middle. Doesn't get much, maybe a yard or two before he's brought down.
Let's see, 4:46 and counting on the clock in the third quarter.
Is,
Next time we have a stoppage in play, we'll hear from Will Graves.
Bruffett's out there now. And alongside Bratcher. Bruffett looks like he's going to take the snap. Bratcher's to his right. Bratcher's in motion. Give is to Bratcher. Bratcher is looking for a target. He passes it into a group of Patriots and Bruins, but overthrew them all.
That was probably on purpose,
Yeah, he was under a lot of pressure. The Patriots were not fooled by that play as Bruffett comes off the field.
So with 2 yards to go from the Patriots' 36-yard line, here is the Bruins' fourth down Cupcake Factory fourth down conversion attempt. Bratcher has twins on either side. One tailback. There's the pass. It's out there and just barely off the fingertips of Jaden Kelly.
Yep. And Bratcher, he was probably feeling the pressure. He's been running a bit tonight, and he just got rid of that ball a little too early.
Let's go to the sidelines and hear from Will Graves.
All right, guys. I just kind of got to defend myself real quick. It was either between sitting on the cold sidelines watching the game or from the comfort of my own home on my couch. And I think I made the right choice there. But I'm just going to give my first half analysis here. I really like that Mason Cobb touchdown. That was awesome. I got just as hyped as you did, Josh. I was screaming in my couch, or on my couch. But Joe Hyman, you know, he's doing what he's expected to do. You know, already has 2 touchdowns. Look for him to go off in the second half again. But a cool thing we might do, I don't know if we're going to do it, but we're probably going to change jerseys here in the second half.
Nope.
Just so we can get some new fresh ones out that aren't wet. I think that's a pretty cool thing we do. We did it 2 years ago at State, I think. We changed it. It was pretty intimidating, I'm not going to lie. It was pretty cool. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that, but we'll see. But, guys, we'll send it back up to you guys. I wish I was there. And go for it.
All right. Thank you, Will. Yeah, obviously he sent that to us earlier, and I missed it. But, yeah, the Bruins did bring their jerseys with them. So the plan was they would change if they wanted to, and I guess they decided in the locker room not to. But obviously the Patriots did.
So Rogers, there's a snap, and he finds a receiver on the left side. That's Feemster. He good for the first down. It was second down and about 7 or 8. Patriots have a pretty good drive going here. It was, I believe, I'm just going to assume that was Outley that dragged Luke Witham about 3 or 4 yards before he brought him down. Well, it's a good thing Luke had his hands on him, though, because he was going for a touchdown otherwise. That was about 3 plays ago. So Rogers in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his right. He hands off to, I believe that is McCauley. And he gets down, picks up about 10, 11 yards before he's brought down. No, that was Thomas McCauley.
There was a block in the back there that they kind of missed, but they can't get them all.
Yep. So it's first down for the Patriots as they are, again, marching down the field. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Rogers in the shotgun. He gives it to McCauley again, who's looking for the corner and does not find it as Fuda is there to meet him, joined by Luke Witham, I believe.
It's 2:31 and counting
Clayton
on
Smith,
the.
rather.
Sorry, 2:30 on the clock and counting in the third quarter. It doesn't look like it's still raining outside. Just kind of dripping out there. It's still pretty cold though.
Correction, that was Clinton Wilson. I thought I saw a 0 where there was a 7.
Jonathan Baumgardner, number 70 from class of 1992, says, "Can I get a happy birthday shout-out to former number 74 for the Bruins? That's Mr. Will Bird. Happy birthday, Will."
There's the snap. Rogers is looking to run it up the middle in the option, and he is met by a number of Bruins before he picks up. After he picks up about, they're going to give him about 3 yards, so it's third down and 7 for the Patriots with 1:45 seconds left in the third quarter. Fuda Shinkawa and Wilson Miller were on the tackle there. So the Patriots not in much of a hurry to get this play going here. The clock's ticking down. Minute 30, under 1:30 now. 14 seconds left on the play clock. So far, I've managed to not call it the shot clock this year. There's the snap. Rogers is trying to find a man, and he...
Oh, he found? Oh, no,
nope,
he did not find one.
It is incomplete. It goes in and out of the arms of a diving number 30.
Well, I think he had it, and then he hit the ground, and it bounced out. So
I think that was Outley that was attempting to make a good effort for it, but it was just a weird angle and couldn't come up with it. So now the Patriots looking at 4th and 6. They are not considering a field goal here. Rogers waiting for the snap. Maybe he was looking to try to catch a Bruin offsides, but that did not happen. Now he's looking for a different play. Checks the play, tells his man, go get in your spot, go get in your spot. And that did not develop like they wanted to, so they called a timeout.
All right, well, let's hear it for the cheerleaders sloshing around on the sidelines. Popeye, I don't know, so can you hear us tonight? Yeah, of course you can. Get us a nice shot of the cheerleaders over there while we have a timeout, and we can see what they're up to over there. They've been in the same spot. You know, sometimes they switch sides, but there's really not really a PA crowd or there's just some dots of people out there. I think if you counted them, I'm serious, I think we might have just as many people up here in the press box tonight. But there are your Bruin cheerleaders sloshing it around out there, braving the rain and the cold. And, down there on that field in this bowl, it gets really windy.
Well, let's say you look at those flags up there.
Yeah, they are really blowing it hard up there and just above the first security scoreboard. So you can really tell how hard that wind is blowing. It really cuts through there, especially down there on the field. So good for them, really kind of braving it out there. So that answers your question.
There's a snap. Rogers looking to the left. He has a man that is incomplete. It was a well-run play. The ball was just past the intended receiver. Richard Griffith got mixed up with someone. They're telling him, come on, let's get off the field.
Yeah, that wind is blowing out of the northeast at 12 miles an hour, and it's causing a wind chill, let's see, about 53 degrees, yeah.
That was a cornbread farm stop.
I like it.
1 minute, 8 seconds left on the third quarter. Bruins leading 61-27 here at War Memorial Stadium. Bratcher's out there to lead the troops again in the shotgun.
1 minute, 8 seconds remaining on the clock in the third quarter. There's the snap. Looking to pass, lots of pressure on Bratcher, and the pass was just almost caught by Jalen Witcher, but he was covered up well by, I think that's number 7, Willie J. Eagles.
And then number 26, I believe, Ramar Smith was on the rush. Either that might be Trent Bennett. I'm not sure who that was, but he was putting a lot of pressure on Bratcher, forced him to get it away from him.
There's the snap. He's rolling out, looking to the right. Now he's looking back toward the center. He tried to hit. I think he was reaching for Mason. Is that Mason or Andrew?
Yeah,
it was Mason Cobb. I couldn't really see
Andrew
the number
was
there.
down here on the.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense for him to be on the left side. Yeah.
Well, and the Bruins got away with a bit of a holding there. It was kind of blatant, if we're being honest.
Kind of blatant.
Probably should have thrown the flag.
Is that like sort of pregnant?
Sort of.
Kind of blatant.
That's a legal term. I won't try to explain it to you.
I see. Twins on either side. There's the snap. Passes out there. It's complete to Caleb Nichols, and he's across the 10, runs into his own man, across the 20, the 25, the 30, still on his feet at the 35, and he makes his stop at the 36-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
I mean, he made at least 3 guys miss, including his own man.
Yeah.
That was Jalen Smith and Austin Smith both joined on the tackle there, but I mean, he was trying to go one way, and he ran into his own teammate there.
45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Bruins leading 61-27. Here's Bratcher once again in the shotgun. He has one receiver left, 4 to the right. Nope, I counted wrong. He has 2 left, 3 to the right. There we go. I thought this one was covered up on the line, but he's not. There's the pass way up high in the air to give himself some time. It's caught by Merritt Jones at the 45-yard line. Another Bruin first down.
I mean, that was an absolute jump ball.
Yes, it was. He's lucky he came down with that one because, wow, if either one of those defenders knew to reach up for that ball, they could have had it.
Well, and that was Jalen Smith.
Here's the replay over here.
And you watch Jalen Smith after this. He actually, basically flips himself up.
Yeah.
He's athletic enough that he could have gotten to that ball if he was just aware of where it was.
All right. Here's once again Bratcher. He has 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, 1 tailback. That's Caleb Nichols back there with him. He's going to keep it. He's across the 40, the 30. He's at the 25, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Wow. Running the option. Braden Bratcher, touchdown Bruins.
And that was a very good job on his part to recognize that he needed to keep that ball. And good job on the wide receivers downfield.
And that's the last play of the third quarter. As that play was running out, so did the clock. So they'll kick the extra point, and then we'll start the fourth quarter. What did I miss?
Oh, your dad is being funny.
Looking?
What?
Looking?
No, he was. But I mean, that's what we call a cell phone there.
Yeah. There's the kick, and it's good off the foot of Clay James, so the extra point is good. The Bruins taking this one 68-27, and we're going to start the fourth quarter. Go ahead.
That will start the, if my math is right, that's the mercy rule.
Yeah, the sportsmanship rule should be in effect.
Sorry, sportsmanship. Yeah, they were a point short until that one. That was a 5-play, 85-yard drive, and it was capped off by a 46-yard touchdown run by Bratcher. It took 1 minute and 8 seconds off the clock. Thank you, Brooks.
All righty. You know, that was a real good option play by Bratcher. He ran that to perfection.
Yeah, recognized where the coverage was and took off up the middle. And like I said, he had good receivers downfield blocking for him, making sure he had open.
Well, now speaking about Bruins running long distances, we've got a Bruin cross-country meet for the conference. It will be at War Memorial on October 29th. So if you haven't come out to support the cross-country team just yet, it's right here at home. Come down here to War Memorial and cheer on the Bruin cross-country team. The senior boys will start at 10 a.m. and the senior girls at 10:30. So, again, that's on October 29th. Come out and support them. I'll be here for sure.
So it looks like they're going to kick this one deep. That's Clay James. He puts it actually a pretty good job of putting it right at the 10-yard line. It bounces into the end zone. Did you segue? Do we segue?
Yeah.
You just segued.
I just did.
I didn't know that was allowed on this broadcast.
Well, you know, sometimes I attempt it, and sometimes it doesn't work.
Attempt being the operative word.
Yeah.
What? We got some sponsors to
Did
talk
you know
about.
how to spell segue? Now, that's a fun word.
I do.
Do you?
S-E-G-U-E.
Yeah, okay. See, now, here I was thinking it was S-E-G-W-A-Y.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is, but it's not.
That's the wrong segue. That's
Yes.
the segue you ride on.
I think that was kind of the point, because he gets from one point to another.
Oh.
I just now realized that, honestly. So there's the snap. Rogers overthrows his intended receiver on the right side. Defended by, wait, that was number 20, Layton Smith. He's
Yeah, Sarah Gorman's on the back row over here giving us the mind-blown sign. We should do this with an audience more often. This is fun.
Well, she's there. She just doesn't get to enjoy it.
Well, I'm not sure if it's
suffer through it, whatever you may call it.
Yeah.
So there's the snap. The give is to number, I believe that was McCauley, and McCauley is stopped right away.
At the 19, it looked like.
That was
Yeah, it looks like he lost about half a yard on that one. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's you know, an audience or more like monkeys in a zoo where we've got we've got people coming to look at.
They call it a jury.
Yeah, a jury of monkeys.
No.
Oh no.
What?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you need sleep in a bad way. So Rogers is scrambling. He is running to his left side. He's got some running room before he's run out of bounds by Dylan Allison.
Oh, Dylan, don't do that.
And Dylan realizes that he's probably shouldn't have
wrapped him up. He was already out of bounds when he's got his hands around him.
Yeah. But the referee did not get him. But Dylan immediately helps him up.
I think Dylan realized it about halfway through and noticed he kind of let him down slowly and then
he actually tried to stop him from falling at the end. So 10 minutes, 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
That did pick up a first down for the Patriots.
Yep.
The Patriots have 1 timeout left. The Bruins have 3. Thank you, sir.
So there is actually a penalty on the Patriots marching backwards. So it is still first down. However, it's going to be first down and
20.
Long, yes.
Yeah.
So it must have been a holding penalty out there. As the clock continues. Well, no, the clock has stopped. 9 minutes, 47 seconds left.
There it goes. Now it started again.
So there's a snap. Rogers is looking deep. He throws it downfield, and it is intended target is covered by not 1 but 2 Bruins. That was number 5, and
Drew Johnston.
Yeah, Drew Johnston out there on the defense, as well as I believe I saw number See, no, my eyes did deceive me. It said 31.
37.
That was the 7. Cameron Mercer on the defense. So we got the backups out there, getting some time, getting some experience. Looks like Rogers is going to give him that experience. Charlie Barker's out there. Zach Terry's out there. Who else am I saying? 26. Is that 20? No.
Yeah, Josh Cady.
That's right, because it changed. I haven't changed it on my chart.
There's the snap. He's going to keep it. He's coming across the 25-yard line and stopped at the 15-yard line. He's stopped at about the 22. Oh, the 18. My goodness.
That was Ben Smiley on the stop.
That was jet lag on the play.
On the play call.
Yeah, the play call. Let me tell you about our pregame sponsor. That's the Applied Research Center of Arkansas. When you visit the Applied Research Center of Arkansas, you're going to receive a high-quality diagnosis and treatment. You can get professional medical attention at highly affordable rates without having to wait for an appointment. Visit them online at arcarkansas.com.
There's a snap. Rogers finds a man over the middle, and he is swarmed by Bruins, but just will not go down.
There you go.
He takes pretty much the entire Bruin off or defense.
Seriously,
with them.
Took every single one of them to stop him.
And so, I believe I saw Leighton Smith run back out there. Maybe not.
You can definitely say, guys, that the third quarter, the PA blew it open. They had 16 completed passes for 299 yards.
So there's the snap. They rushing forward to attempt the 4th down conversion.
And they did.
They did.
That'll move the chains for sure. We also want to thank our Akel's Carpet One halftime show sponsor, who is Akel's Carpet One. At Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. It's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One. It's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com.
So there's the snap. Rogers steps up in the pocket. He's looking to run with it, and he is, again, tackled by several Bruins. We'll see who managed that. I see number 28, Bo Miller out there. Oh, yeah, Bo Miller and Joe Osmond combined on the tackle, and Cooper White was out there. Is that right?
I don't see Cooper. Let's see.
I think somebody hit a wrong number.
It's 26 out there. Yeah. It's pretty close. 6 minutes, 38 seconds on the clock and counting. There's the snap.
There's the snap. And the give is to Feemster, and there's a flag as he
coming
takes
out.
a late
Yeah,
hit. And
definitely.
that is not what you want to see this late in the game. You know, and obviously that's going to be some inexperience on behalf of the Bruins, but
here's the final score: Little Rock Christian and Whitehall. Little Rock Christian wins 28-16.
So 6 minutes, 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter as the White Hats going to march this one forward after that late hit penalty by the Bruins. I did not see who that was over there. Got a score out of Hot Springs. They're leading Texarkana 9-0 in the fourth quarter. Bit of a slog there. There's the snap, and the give was to, call that McCauley probably. He picked up about 4 or 5 yards before he was brought down. Again by a slew of Bruins. A den of Bruins, a sloth of Bruins. Is that what it was? Sloth, I think is what you said in your text.
Sleuth? A sleuth.
Sleuth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sloth. Sloth is another animal.
At least I'm jet lagged. What's your problem?
Toddlers.
There's the snap. He's looking to the right side. The pass is up there, and it is incomplete. Nice coverage by Bruin number 37.
Cameron Mercer, well done. Cameron. Might have been a bit of pass interference, but, you know, who's going to tell the ref? I'm not.
Let's see. Yeah. Hatim Samuni is watching from Dallas tonight. He says he has soccer games for Aaliyah and Ava tomorrow.
Fun.
Good luck to the both of them.
Hope the weather's better there than it is here.
Right. It was rainy and nasty there when I was in there yesterday.
Roger
There's the
takes-
handoff across the 20-yard line and finally met by two of the Bruins pretty hard.
Yep. That was Katie.
Josh Cady
Yep.
and Charlie Barker.
Yep. 81. Yep. That's what I got.
Let's see. Did you know Bruins soccer just recently picked up on the Adidas trend and got new jerseys last year? Come out to see them play in March through May.
I take it they play at the football field?
That's right.
All
At
right.
Joe B. Hatcher Stadium. Oh, nice reach. Let's see. Is he going to be called down? Yeah, he'll be called down at the 1-yard line.
Alumni's asking for that. Really wants it. Probably.
Yeah.
We'll see if he should have gotten it.
No.
Watch the replay
Well,
here.
Let's see.
But either way, it's a first down for the Patriots.
And got his knee. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, his knee did go down.
Well, he's put on a pretty good
That's a
performance.
good
tonight.
call. This officiating crew really has done a good job. They've probably missed a couple here and there, but
Well.
all in all, they've called a fair game.
Yep.
There's
So-
the keep, and just push it across the line. That'll do it. That's a touchdown for the Patriots.
Now, the Patriots taking advantage of the smaller defensive line for the Bruins out there.
So 3 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the game. The Patriots score back. Let's see what they do for the extra point attempt. Let's see what I've got here. Shout out to Bruins, Reed and Zach Terry from their grandparents, Anna and Mike Murray. Way to go, Bruins.
I think I saw Zach out there earlier. Kick is up, and it is good as the Patriots score touchdown to bring it within 34-68. That Bruins second team defense needs another year with Todd Ross before before they're going to be able to make a goal line stand like that. But it's good experience for them regardless. Let's see if we got some other scores for you. Watson Chapel finished their game with fair, 35-6, won. Maumell's leading BB 46-15 in the fourth quarter. We already heard that Whitehall Little Rock Christian score. Farmington finished off Huntsville 50-7. Hope lost to Camden Fairview 54-14, and Valley View, undefeated Valley View, beat Greene County 39-0. Well, no, it's 39-0 at halftime. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh.
Well, I'm not sure what's happening with that game. I
Any
think we
more-
might have a scoring delay.
Any more update on the Bologna Marlton?
Let's see.
Oh, and the Patriots do an onside kick.
Ooh, and number 27 for the Bruins.
No, that was
Clinton.
25. That was Cooper White.
Well, but Clinton Wilson just went after a
Oh.
Patriot player. Just kind of said, "Hey, this is what you're supposed to do when there's an onside kick."
Right.
Brooks, I am not finding a scorer. Oh, here we go. Bologna is leading Morrilton 40-27 in the fourth quarter. That's a close one. Sorry, we can't get a live jump in on that game.
Right.
So who's out there on the quarterback? That's Bruffett. He pitches to. That's Braden Cash. Braden Cash got some running room. He's at the 40. He's at the 35.
Looks like he's brought down by Patriots number 5.
Yep.
That's number 6, Cameron Harris.
You know, it's interesting. They do lead the starting offensive line out there to block for him.
2 minutes, 48 seconds and counting left in this game. Here's Bruffett once again. He has twins on both sides, stacked. He has one tailback. There's the snap. Oh, it was a little sneaky handoff to Caleb Nichols. He made his way up to the 30-yard line, and it looks like they're going to call forward progress stopped. Yeah, at the 30. Let's see if the referees are not agreeing with each other. Yeah.
Well,
they'll put it about halfway between the two, so it's right at the 30.5-yard line.
well, that play had me full. I was waiting to see what Bruffett was going to do with it.
So here's second and about 4 yards to go. Bruffett this time has 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Man in motion. There's the snap. Pass comes across to number 86.
Zach Bijoni, and he
Bijoni.
is brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. And a number of yards afterwards, he right at the 14, 13-yard line, we'll say. Bruins looking to maybe add one more here. Charlie Pfizer comes in. Looks like
he's going to get some reps.
Well, Pfizer and Bruffett are both out there. They're going to maybe throw a little twist in there.
Well, and you've got Braden Cash in there as well, and he can throw very well. So there's no telling what you're about to see. Looks like they're going to set up with twin receivers on both sides.
Twin quarterbacks.
And twin quarterbacks in the slot. Let's see who actually receives the snap. Oh, and there's a flag for delay of game.
Yep.
Should have burned a timeout right there.
Yep. So 1 minute left in the game. Bruins.
And counting.
Not in much of a hurry to get this play off. I mean, it surprises me they don't stop the clock there, but I guess it's just, you know.
Yeah. With the sportsmanship rule in effect, I wouldn't think that they would.
There's snap the pitches to.
That goes to number 18.
That is Nick Giesel.
Nick Giesel.
You think I'd get it right. Giesel.
And I think that'll be the final play unless they're going to try and run one more. No, they won't.
They're doing handshakes.
Yeah. So the Bruins will finish this one out, taking the game 68-34 against the Parkview Patriots. That's been a fun game. I tell you, the Patriots really held their own through the entire game, and they weren't about to lay down for the Bruins. No. And you really got to hand it to them. They played a really hard game this entire time.
I mean, we saw what Coach Kelly does with those odds, with those onside kick odds, and in that third quarter,
they just blew it open in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Brooks earlier before the game with the onside kick discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Brooks, was that when we were talking about it?
I think so.
The onside kicks.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, it's the equivalent of I said if you had an opposing player, opposing quarterback at about the 40-yard line, 45-yard line, and you said, okay, you got about a 25% chance to intercept this ball, but if you don't, he's going to end up, getting 20 yards. You're probably still going to take that every time.
Sure.
I mean, that's, you give up 20 yards, you give up 20 yards, but
yeah.
1 in 4, 1 in 5 times, you're going to end up with the ball.
Right.
And it's going to be a momentum shift. It's going to be, as we saw, a frustrating aspect of the game for the opposing team to have to deal with.
Right.
So that was an impressive third quarter. I'm real excited to go back and see a replay of that one touchdown.
I want to see that myself. I think I might go in there and cut that one out, make a little clip of that one.
Send it into SportsCenter.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe they'll play it. Who knows? Yeah, I wish Val Hansen texted me earlier, and I wish we could go down on the field, but we just don't. Our equipment won't reach that far, and so there's just no way we could bring you the comments after the game. And a lot of times, even during games where we have equipment that'll reach, it's still pretty hard because we can get a video signal from there, but the audio is just it's not where it makes it high quality enough to bring it to you. So one of these, I think, we're always looking at getting new equipment and kind of beefing this up. Just in the last couple of years, we've gotten a lot of equipment that really makes things easier.
It's taken off.
Yeah,
sure.
It really has. And but the problem is too, with every new piece of equipment that we have, it's like we need another person to run that piece of equipment. And that's also brings its challenges. So it's not just a matter of buying the equipment; you've got to have a person there to do it. So.
I have a couple of bear claws.
Go for it.
On the offensive side, Joe Hyman.
Right.
What do you say? The kid, just put on a show tonight.
He really did. It was. It was fun to watch him run that kickoff back in for the touchdown.
I don't remember that. That hadn't happened in the 2 years that I've been calling the games.
Yeah.
Seeing a kick.
No, me neither.
And then on the defensive side, Luke Witham. He didn't have any turnovers, but it seemed like I just kept calling his name and kept calling his name. And,
right.
He was making tackles, and I expect to see him have quite a few on the score line. And then a wild card one to Savannah Goodwin with those two onside kicks. I mean, those basically
she placed them just perfectly.
I mean, and they just and they changed the dynamic of the game.
They really do, yeah.
And I mean,
well, and it takes not only on the offensive side of the ball, it gives the Bruins back the momentum that they already had. They're able to continue with that, but then it really takes the air out of the balloon of the defense and at both sides of the ball on the other side of the field.
Yeah, I mean, and the defense, they get a breather, and especially with like a bruising offense like this with a large quarterback who's not afraid to run the ball on the other side, on the other side of the ball. Number 15, Landon Rogers, 6'4", 210. Having that guy continually run at you, you want a break, and those onside kicks give it to you. In fact, they had a lengthy break there after two straight onside kick recoveries in the third, to start the third quarter.
Right.
Brooks, if you don't have stats, that's okay.
I've got a few stats. I did the quick ones. I'll fill it in right quick. What was so not funny, but kind of ironic, the third quarter they had 299 yards worth of passing.
Wow.
And that was more than the first half.
Wow.
The first half they had 232, and then the third quarter 299. Anyway, altogether, passing for the night, all quarterbacks involved, was 587 yards total passing. And Bratcher was he was 30 of 41.
What are the cheerleaders doing down here? Are y'all seeing this on the camera?
Got the spinach man.
What back out and see what are the cheerleaders doing over here? Oh, it's a promposal.
Oh boy.
Homecoming. What do you call it? A hocoposal? Sure.
No, we're just making
things
up.
It's a hockaposal?
Uh-huh.
Sadie Hawkins? Oh. It's not a Sadie Hawkins. At this point, we should just get Sarah on a microphone.
Yeah.
Sarah Gorman is back here telling me what's going on, and so that's what they're doing. The cheerleaders have all gotten tight so that nobody can see what's going on.
Well, they have numbers on the back of their shirts indicating who they're.
Oh, so they have the players' jerseys on? That's what it is. They're wearing their numbers.
Just the numbers, yeah.
They made T-shirts that say their numbers, and so that's who they're asking. Oh, Sarah tells me she got the scoop today. So how fun is that? So now the boys get to go over and find who is it that is wearing my jersey number.
Well, what if they don't want to go out with it?
Brooks.
Well.
Stop being a.
Oh, homecoming. So they turn around and.
Yay.
How cute. I love that.
I mean,
that's fun.
So, we're being taken apart here.
That's all right. Well, now they're going to go and say, yeah, and then the one guy's like walking to the locker room.
Both of y'all, come on. Stop being negative Nancy's or
I don't think there's
Debbie Downers.
I don't think there's anybody that would say no after that. No. Yeah. How cute. It's all the senior girls. Sure.
All right.
Who knows? Maybe a relationship.
Yeah.
Right here.
There you go.
For 50 years.
They'll watch this game 50 years from now and
be like,
that's where it started.
The helmet, the ball bounced off that dude's helmet. And all right.
Are y'all done? I think I cut you off. Go ahead.
That's okay. A few more items here. As far as rushing goes, we had a total of 237 yards rushing, and the Bruins have way surpassed their total game or points per game. Their average is 55.8, I think, and they scored
68.
68. So they upped their average just a little bit tonight. But
yeah,
all in all, I thought it was a good second half, and maybe Coach Kelly got their attention.
Yeah, good response to, it was clear, good opposition that wasn't going to.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, if you're going to stay with the Bruins, you're going to have to just play a complete, total game with them, and just you got to hang in there to the end.
Right.
Yeah, to the end.
Well, welcome back, Josh. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
You go get some sleep.
I'm about to.
Don't wake this man up for another 24
no,
hours.
That's the problem. Is I did sleep last night, but I slept
last night, we were like
Yeah.
our night or Thailand's
Yes,
night? Or
a little of both. A little of both. So I need to sleep when everybody else is sleeping and wake up when everybody else wakes up.
Did you
is the
fly
problem.
east or west?
Yes. I flew west going there. Well, actually, I flew north, to be honest.
Yeah.
When I went there, we flew up over the Arctic Circle. And because it's actually closer. If you look at it on a globe, don't look at a map. It makes sense if you look at it on a globe.
Yeah.
Right.
So we flew from Dallas to Hong Kong, and then from Hong Kong to Bangkok. And then coming back, I flew through Tokyo. So there we flew east.
Okay.
So we went from
'Cause
Bangkok to Tokyo,
that makes
and then
sense.
from Tokyo around to Dallas.
Gotcha.
So if you were still over there right now, what time would it be for you?
What time is it now? It'd be 9:51 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a full 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Got a little geography lesson along with the
yeah.
with the football.
ball
Hope y'all
game and
enjoyed that.
Yeah, so here's us saying goodbye and Sawati Krop from that's a little Thai for you. Anyway, for anyone who knows Thai.
You say so.
All right, so that's it for us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. You've been watching PA Bruin football on PA Live. I'm Josh Carroll for Holt Short and Brooks Beasley. Good night, good luck, and 73.